music.
Yeah. Bum, bum, bum.
Everybody make the music.
It's Tuesday.
This hurts my eyes so bad. You guys can't even see. But yes, everybody.
Hey, keep with the bum.
Everybody make a little love tonight to the music. Yes, it is alive.
Yes.
Oh, Lord. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Good to see you all. Welcome back to Calls from Beyond. I am one of your four hosts, Austin from the Truly Bizarre. We're waiting for the our other hosts. They should be in the room any minute now. We got George, though.
Boom. Present.
Present.
I mean, I'm not in love with the song that I chose to start
That's not
here,
bad.
but ladies and gentlemen, you got to understand, I don't curate these beforehand. I just kind of click buttons here, and that's the one that popped up today. Let's
Oh, dude, my eyes.
Yeah, I know.
I wore them. That song was like a minute and a half before the beat dropped. So I had my glasses just backwards for
That was a real issue.
time for GTL. You already know Christy. Let's see who we got here. We got Christy, we got Sydney, we got Royalty, we got Mimi, we got Yolanda, we got Samaj, we got Erica, we got George, we got Mari,
I know Pops is in
Andre,
chat. Pops is for
D.
sure
Finkley,
watching.
Jacinda. Where'd everybody?
Sounds like Cascade.
Hello to everybody also live on the Black Cauldron. Noah will be here shortly.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, it's been a week for sure.
Yeah, no, Austin. Austin is in the midst of it, ladies and gentlemen. I'll let him tell the details. But
Well, I don't know if I'm going to share all those details, but work has been crazy.
yes,
New clients, new employees, just hired a few more people, so more money, more people, more problems.
yeah,
It's little man's birthday tomorrow.
that's
He'll be 7.
happy birthday.
I know he's not watching, so we're taking him to Build-A-Bear because he absolutely loves dinosaurs, and they have a raptor now that you can
Nice.
build there. And then he loves chilies too, which I mean, I also love me a triple dipper. Okay.
I mean, I haven't been to Chili's in a while.
Oh,
Last
dude,
time
Chili's
I went
is
to,
so good,
I
dude.
know. I feel like it was two times ago that I went there. I've been back since, but they gave me plasticware, and I almost walked out. To
Oh,
be
bit froze
honest with
again.
you.
We froze, ladies and gentlemen. KL, what's up? Good to see you. Yeah, he'll be 7. I know we're frozen, but I know you guys can hear us. Oh, you know why? I need to take my phone off of the Wi-Fi, ladies and gentlemen. But I hope you guys are having a good start to your week. I thought it was Wednesday, so I made an oopsies for one of my clients and posted a Wednesday thing. And they texted me and they go, LOL, it's a little early for this post. It was about Whiskey Wednesdays, and I was like, God damn, you're right, it is. So I had to change it. Mari said, happy birthday, Mini Austin. Yeah, that sounds about right. And there's about to be a second Mini Austin, so we'll see how that goes. George, I'm for real about to get jumped.
Explain
Explain what?
why you're about to get jumped.
Because I'm going to have 2 boys, and you were the one that has warned me specifically. George, when we found out we're having a boy, I told George, what up, Bray? Good to see you. When I told George we're having another boy, he goes, oh, they're going to punk your ass.
It's truth.
Because that's what you guys
It's
did.
not now.
No, it's like 10 years
down the
from now.
road. They're gonna just, that's why you gotta, Austin. You gotta start training now and just really.
I
just
darsed
getting-
Rowan yesterday.
I get it. But you have to understand that they're just gonna grow at a rate that you're creating. By the way, you dictate how much they grow and they, how big they get. So, not saying to starve your kids, but if they're beating you up.
Maybe stop giving him so much creatine.
Stop. Yeah, that's an issue.
Yeah. So, yeah. But yesterday I darsed him. Here's the thing: is he'll like start sobbing because we do like WWE rules. You have to hold somebody down for 3 seconds, and then we'll go, okay, mom, call it.
Yep.
And she'll go 1, 2, 3, and usually I'll let him like kick out of it.
Right.
Sometimes though, like he'd be really beating my ass, so I just smother him.
Yep.
Just hold it, and then Daddy wins. No Gooby wins.
Yeah, bro.
I'm like, I still got it. God damn it.
I mean, I vividly remember my dad keeping me in a cradle that he would lock with like he would be grabbing his elbows. It would be that tight, bro. I'd be in a little ball like, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? And that's just the way it's got to be.
See you? Yeah, no, you know, his mom always gets worried. You're going to hurt him. I go, if I wanted to legitimately choke him, he's too tiny.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't actually get like a good grip on him. But I'll hold, like I've trained him. I'm like, all right, how do you get out of it with a rear naked? He knows now. You fight the hand, you hold it, and then you turn.
There we go.
He knows. So I want the chat to answer this too, especially the fellas in chat. I know we got a few of you in here. There's been a thing on TikTok going around recently where it says, you right now, okay, George, you right now, do you think you could beat your dad in a fight in his prime?
In his prime.
Yeah.
That would be two silverback gorillas just attacking each other in the mist. That's what that would be. I'm going to be honest with you. Flip of a coin, bro. My dad has been, at this moment in time, at least from what he's told me, a lot more physical altercations than I've ever been in. Like, he was getting in lots of fights, but that was like the olden times. You know what I mean? Back when you would fight and then
Everybody's
get a beer with
nope.
the guy.
I'm going to say yes. Here's why. Me right now, I have more training than my dad does. I have been in more physical fights than my dad has been in.
Yeah.
My dad, so I think he's only ever been in like 2 or 3 fights ever. To attend a class.
Right.
Sometimes we call it Fight for Your Life Fridays, where it's just all rounds.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I would landslide it, but I think I would come out the victor. Because, and I was, Vanessa and I were talking about, she's like, what if, he could just...
hold on. What constitutes a winner? Can we get rules here? Like, if it's like...
I'm choking him unconscious.
So it's submission. Him. You need submission to win.
Yeah, I need either I give up or they just stop.
Submission to win is an interesting one. Because I do feel like I've studied enough UFC.
B40 said they didn't have Wi-Fi back then, so fighting was their entertainment.
100%. 100%. They were just like... Dude, I mean, I kind of
Crystal,
I like you, but we're still gonna fight.
Crystal, here's the thing. Okay,
I'm bored.
Military people are in shape, but I grew up with a lot of, especially in high school. I'd never joined the military, but I did ROTC, and I'm still friends with a lot of those people now that did join the military. They don't like combatives is like very subtle combat, and especially an officer. Like an officer is a prestigious rank, but usually it's because they go through school first and then become an officer. It's not because they have like a ton of like battle hardened skills. So because like I had a friend who boxed when George and I were wrestling, and he was like, I could beat you in boxing. And I was like, yeah, you could, but in a street fight you couldn't.
Yeah. And
so we put it to the test. He got maybe 1 or 2 shots off as I was heading in. Immediately I already had him inside control.
I mean, yeah, because people just boxing is one thing, but I think when it comes to hand-to-hand combat, I mean, a little bit of wrestling always gets the job done, especially with the spirits.
Yeah.
Don't let me catch a spirit in the middle of one of my dreams.
Can I Can I tell you that I had a dream that pissed me off the other day? Like I woke up mad.
Yeah, tell me.
So I had a dream. So here's the thing is, 9 months pregnant. Wakes me up at 4 a.m. and says I'm having contractions. Okay, we stay up for a little bit. They end up going away. I see somebody gorgeous on the screen who needs to change their phone to horizontal. George, the motion you just did was the old grab his dick and twist it just now.
Yeah.
So I'm in my dream and Noah is here now, so she can hear about this dream that pissed me off. And who is that? Oh, that's one of the babies. That's one of the babies right there. I gotta get the computer. I think I unplugged it. Give us 1 second, folks. Here, George, you can put to me. I'll finish explaining this story.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you. We just can't see you.
This is Queen Baby. This is my oldest baby.
We can't see you yet, Noah.
Oh, okay.
We can see you, but they can't see you, so we're fixing that real quick.
Okay, yeah, this is my cookie girl. She's obsessed with me. She follows me everywhere.
No, I was talking about this dream that I had that pissed me off the other day. So
yeah, they'll do that.
it wasn't anything like spiritual either. It was just like head assery. It was YNs in my dream. Okay. I remember, and it's a dream, so it's always like not grounded. You have like third person view. It's almost like playing The Sims. You can just like kind of rotate. So I'm going, in my dream, I wake up and I go out to my living room and my TV's fucking gone and my couch. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I have
in the dream?
Yeah, in my dream. Right? In my dream.
Oh, okay.
No, they're both there, thank God, because I walked out and she was on the couch watching TV, so I knew that they were both there. No, so I wake up in my dream and I go and I'm looking at my phone because I have the Ring doorbell app. And for some reason, all of a sudden in my dream, this is how I should have known it was a dream. I had an indoor camera. I don't have I have my Ring camera, but that's only sees outside. And I see these, I don't know what race they were, but they had shiesties on and they picked up my TV and walked it out and then picked up but then they were considerate enough to lock the door for themselves before they closed it. So that way nobody else would break in.
Of course.
I was
Considerate
pissed.
YNs.
I was pissed. I was like, God damn it, where's my couch and my TV? And Vanessa's like, what are you talking? I was like, oh, it's here? And I told her, and she thought it was hilarious.
No, that's even worse than me actually getting robbed when I came home from college for the summer. I went to my brother's graduation because we're Irish twins and we're 11 months apart. And so we went to his graduation. They robbed our house. The burglars were kind enough to leave. They stole our backpacks and left the backpacks they brought because they were like little toddler backpacks.
They swapped them?
They swapped them. They kicked my dog too. I didn't appreciate that. God bless her soul. But
okay, so who is this? That. We can see you now. So who is this?
It's Cookie. Cookie is an old lady. I didn't have Cookie.
She wants to kiss you so bad. I can see.
Oh my God. And I'm like, look at her. Stop it. She's obsessed with me. It's worse than the kids. Like, I go to the bathroom and I have a bad habit where when I'm up in my room and it's just me, I don't close the door all the way. And all I see is a black and white snout through the door. And she comes and sit at my feet. This is my homegirl. You better not. You better not. You know what color we is. You are African American.
You are African American. Can we agree that Goofy is a single black dad from the hood?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. What do you mean? And Disney, they know this. And so the costume that the cast member is also African American. And so is Woody.
Yeah, because it's usually a tall guy.
Is Dale from Chip and Dale. If you go down the rabbit hole of Disney funny videos, it is hilarious. I'm gonna send it to y'all later.
Everybody in the chat is saying, "Nah, let that baby kiss you. That's your baby."
Oh my God, she loves me so much.
Give me a little kiss.
Runs for me. Listen.
Okay.
And now I see her grays coming in.
Oh yeah, I can see it from here.
Oh my God.
So Noah, I have a question for you. George and I just answered it for ourselves. Do you think it's different for you because you're a woman? But Mr. Fresh, when he comes in, if he's coming in tonight, I'm gonna ask him the same thing. Do you think you could beat up your dad in your prime while he's in his prime?
No.
Okay, I said yes.
Why wouldn't it be the mother for her? Would it still be dad?
Okay, your mom.
Yeah, I can look for that. If she a hard nigga like me, I probably could take her. My mom was a YN at my age. I'm really surprised, or like maybe not at my age, but in her mid-20s, I don't know if I would take her. But at my age right now, I could take her.
Come here, youngin. Come here, youngin. I'm about to.
I remember my mom being my age. I went to her. I was in high school for her 36th birthday. I was a freshman in high school. I remember when she got her driver's license because she's been passenger princess her whole life. She didn't get a driver's license since she was 33 years old. I'm 34.
Goals.
I could have took her. Mm-hmm. But she's absolutely, she's a YN even now. Even at her tender age of like 53 or
Is that 54. The one that goes and plays bingo with you guys?
Huh?
Is that the one that plays bingo with you guys?
No, this is the one that thinks she's human.
No. Your grandma. Or your mom.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about my mom.
Yeah, your mom.
But grandma, she moved faster than me. I wouldn't fight that lady right now, and she's 74 years old. Hell no.
Jacinda said, if we doing mamas, I put up a decent fight. I got the weight difference on her.
Man,
Use
no.
it to your
We're
advantage.
the same height. I'm 5. I'm almost 6 foot tall. Like, my daughter, she just had a pediatrician appointment, and she's 5'8".
She's almost my height? George, I think we're the same, right? We're like 5'10".
She's probably taller than you. And so, like,
well, George and I are
I'm damn
5'10".
near 6 feet. So we got the height. We weigh around the same.
Give me a little kiss.
I'm not doing this with this dog. Cookie, get down. I'm not, because she already knows.
Mom.
And she won't move. She will not move. Bye.
So on your chat on the Black Cauldron, Blue and Rosie said, my mother, again, no, since she barely ate and smoked cigarettes in her prime, but could randomly pump 100 pounds.
Yeah, like my mom, and it's not fair because I only would take my mom now because she had a stroke a couple years ago. Mm-hmm. But a couple of years, I would never. Like, she is strong, and it's not that she's still not strong. I would psychologically be like, okay, come get me. And she'd be all over the place. But my mom used to do, if I had a story time about the things my mom used to do,
it go viral.
Y'all don't know. Like, she's a retired crash out. For real. So I would never. Nope. No. Grandma still won't. Nope, she's stronger than me.
Jacinda said, grandmas are black belts in switch jitsu.
Man, my grandmother has had a belt for the last 40 years.
Did I tell you the story of my grandma and I? So we drove from here to New York, and we were in Chicago, and we were in some like back alley, and some guy comes up. We're at a stoplight, which I later learned don't stop, even though it was midday. No. It was like noon. It was noon. We're midday, stop, because we were going to get deep dish pizza, which we didn't end up getting, and it was fantastic. We're at a stop sign or a stoplight, and this guy comes up to her window and knocks on it and goes, all right, lady, I'm going to need the car. She reaches into her purse, pulls out a stun gun, and puts up to the window and goes, no, I don't think so, dude. I didn't know. We had been traveling for 4 days. I didn't know she had one on her.
Lord, this is what I'm talking about. God bless the mothers and the grandmothers of the world, because when I tell you, my grandmother has had a white belt. It's from probably the 60s or 70s. His name is Leroy. She still be like telling my kids when she come over and they start acting, don't make me go get Leroy. They sit their ass down. They ain't never even seen her use it. I only seen her smack somebody with Leroy one good time.
And they died.
Listen, the pot of keys passed down from Leroy from my older cousins. God bless one of their souls, from my aunt. I seen her put the Leroy down on my 43-year-old now aunt's ass when she was every bit of 15. She was babysitting me. Had a little boy sneak in the house, and I snitched, because that's what I do. I'm a reporter.
Because I do.
Okay? That's the last. I said, I'm not messing with that lady ever. Ever. But like my grandma, she is an anomaly of her own. She's amazing, and I be telling her, you're going to outlive me. And she say, don't say that. Don't say. I'm like, you healthier than I am, probably. I've been doing a lot.
If I was at that age and somebody said, oh, you're going to outlive me, and I would be like, you're fucking damn right I am. All right, I'm way outliving. I'm living forever is what I would think. No. Like if I'm that old,
it's like when you go to your dog and they're acting, you go, I will live 6 of your lifetimes.
Oh yeah.
Just make them.
Hey, dude.
Hold on, it's the same link. It's the same link. I sent it to you last week.
Oh yeah, tell Mr. Fresh I got the question for him. I need him to join.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's the same link from last week?
Yep. It's always gonna be the same link, Mr. Fresh.
Yeah. Okay. But I can honestly say,
so Mom, yes.
The women in my family, they live a long time. Like my great grandmother would still be here if it wasn't for a botched surgery on her stomach. They live a long ass time. My grandmother, I truly believe, me or her, it'll be like on SpongeBob when that lady was pushing her.
What are they selling?
It was like chocolate. I remember when it was invented. That will be me and my grandma and my mom. I'm putting it in the universe. I don't want them to live past what they're supposed to, but
but they can live long.
Say they are healthy and get off the thing. Bye, Cookie. They're honestly healthy.
Yeah, I'm doing this because you didn't give me a kiss. Yeah.
Come on. No, because she's obsessed with me. She sits on my feet.
Why are you so obsessed with me?
And then here come the other one. You see? She has anxiety. I love you, Bella. She looks like a great value.
Let's go, German Bella. Come on.
Oh my God, Jesus. Sorry, they gotta go to the cage. See? I'm over here cricket. But yeah, no, I wouldn't fight my grandma today. No. It's just too strong from hitting slot machine buttons.
Slot machines get you right too. That's just good hand-eye coordination.
Oh, I love a good slot machine.
Yeah, because if you hit the button before it's supposed to just you stop the reel where you want it, That's a true talent, right?
Is that actually a thing, George, or are you just coping?
Yes, it is. I don't play nothing but slots. Yes, it is.
Sometimes
Absolutely.
when
The
it's hot,
casino told y'all that, and they go, no, just keep $10 more.
I don't know.
$10 more.
Everybody that I know that stops it, they be winning jackpots.
Well, yeah, you don't see the 8 other days they came in and they spent their mortgage and they gotta come.
No,
But you do know
I literally
99% of
have
people,
been, like-
99% of people who stop right before they're gonna hit it big.
Yeah, I believe that because I don't bet 50 cents. No, baby, give me that $5 special. I'm one of those gamblers. Like if I'm gonna go, I'm not betting 50 cents. I'm not betting $1. I'm gonna bet what I know would possibly give me the grand.
oh no, you're 100% correct. You are. By the way, every professional gambler or person that claims to be professional, what is the point of gambling? Hitting the best thing you could possibly get and then not getting the max reward. That's criminal.
Yes,
And it's
funny. What's funny about it all is my great grandmother had a stroke after she had stomach surgery because they took her off of blood thinners, and she had this stroke at what's that casino out by the? Is it Red Rock? I'm not sure, but it was one of those casinos that's like out in the boonies. And when she had her stroke, I moved here to take care of her, and I'm like, we're talking about her stroke because she can only say so much. She can only move half of her body. And she was just like, I won big. And it threw me into a stroke.
what?
And she bet like me. And even what I do, if I bet, I like to bet between $3 and $5, but I've watched somebody on TikTok that's I follow and on Discord, they won $1 million. And they were betting like $150 a spin. So my little $5 ain't nothing.
Oh
yeah, I go long enough to get the free Jack and Coke and then I'm out.
Listen, everybody ain't built for that life, but I love it. And you never take more than you're willing to lose. Some people, like my mom, you got beginner's luck. And my mom's not really a beginner. She's been coming here her whole life and she's in her 50s. And she'll put a $5 bill in and cash out for $500. That's it.
I have a friend, Nate, who lives in Arizona. And he went to Harrah's here, put in, I think, $50, pulled out $4,000, and they got pissed at him.
Yeah.
They got pissed at him. Like, what do you mean you're leaving? He's like, yeah, I'm done. I won $4,000 off of 50. I'm done.
Hell yeah. Okay, there's certain times where you can go ahead and walk away. That is one of the
yeah.
times,
You pull a $4,000 pull from $50. Yeah, get out.
I already put in $1,000 and only win 2. I don't see myself being like, okay, I'm satisfied. I got my money back. And
no, I would.
And see, you're not a gambler.
No,
though. I haven't been to the casino in months. Probably like close to.
Calls from Beyond from the slots.
Man,
dog. We could stream shit all day. That would be insane.
I follow a bunch of streamers over on Twitch and Discord who I was following on TikTok for a long time before I was even a content creator. And somebody got arrested over it. This is illegal. But they would have people send them the money. They would gamble for them and take a fee. Listen, this is old school TikTok.
I
and
do know what you're talking about.
And reported it, and they would do it all on live. So now I follow all of them on Twitch. So I watch people win millions of dollars every week. And they live in. I'll follow some right now. The only table game that I play is blackjack, and blackjack's too slow for me. I'm a microwave girl. I want to see it win now, so I follow my streamers.
I can't play a boring slot machine. Like, by the way, and they don't have enough
Buffalo.
No, bro, I can't.
Buffalo,
I'll go around. I just like if it's a cool looking machine and it just gotta be eye
George,
catching.
they're literally like baby braining you right now, and it's working.
Austin, I'm not fighting it. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm not saying
fighting it.
I'm not saying that I'm above this. I'm saying that this is what I want, and I want more of that machine. So if I play that machine, they'll make more like it, and then before you know it, our kids will be walking into the casinos, putting on little meta glasses, just gambling while they're walking. They'll be walking around like this, walking. They'll be in the middle of a movie playing slots.
Glasses recently. I haven't used them though, but that's a good idea because I can promise. I have my favorite machines that let me win always. Buffalo is one of them.
Buffalo.
Mo Mummy. It's a mummy game.
Mo Mummy.
Yes, I love Mo Mummy. It never fails me.
Mo Pow, baby.
Listen, I have what is it, Miss Kitty? Okay, and that's another one. Those are my favorites, but I can honestly
You know
say
what I usually play is
casinos.
Deuces Wild.
Okay,
I like that
Yeah.
one.
I can get with it, but I don't know how to gamble. I don't even know how to play spades. Don't kill me, Chad. And my mom and dad used to do spade parties. They just really, I don't know, either hated me or didn't want me to play spades because I only know how to play goldfish and Uno. You
And
guys
they
know how to play spades?
nope. We had cool slot machines growing up. Why the hell would we? Why do we need to learn boring gambling like Texas Hold'em in a dungeon?
Bro, when are we
can
gonna get
play
Go
Mo
Fish?
Mummy?
When are we gonna get Go Fish $500 a hand?
No, I'm gonna make Mr. Fresh one of these days. Maybe we can do it on Dude Shit. I could be a special guest because I'm not a dude. I am a hard man, but
I was to say you might be the most dude of the dude shit. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, probably. I let my kids eat off the floor some days, so maybe. But I can honestly say he knows how to play spades. I just don't. And then my kids.
That should be a dude shit episode. We learn how to play spades, and then it ends with like George and I just beating the shit out of each other.
Listen,
Give my money.
That's dude
Give me
shit
my
for
money.
what? You know what? I
Every
can't wait
dude
till y'all start this because
every dude shit's gonna end with a street fight. That'll be what makes us cool.
What's up? Come on.
And we'll cut to black.
It's like Roundabout by Yes.
Listen, I felt terrible because I noticed my daughter was on the iPad playing solitaire.
I
said,
have a
who
solitaire.
taught you how to play that?
It's easy. You just double tap each card until it goes where you need it to.
I don't know, but she was taught
I know how to legitimately play solitaire, but like the app that I have, you just tap until you find it.
My 67-year-old great aunt taught her with playing cards. So I'm like, who taught you how to play that? And she's like, oh, I'm such and such. I said, she never taught me how to play that shit. What do you mean? Like, I was the Maddie of my generation. Like, they used to fly me out to LA for the weekend, my bougie aunt. I'm like, she never taught me how to play that. And my daughter was like, well, she never took me to a BET Awards. So there we go. We're even. And I'm like, touche, but I need you to teach me how to play. I don't know any card games. I know how to read cards. I just know how to play them.
Maybe
so
that's
we're gonna have
that's your
Mr.
gift.
Fresh.
I think we need
How
to.
can I suck at something I don't even know how to play?
You suck like you never learned.
No, my parents, she was too busy out being a YN. My dad supporting the YN dream, and
Yolanda said, Noah, I can't believe you can't play spades. You talk so much shit.
I know, I do. Ooh. Yolanda, go ahead and log out because she's right. Because I don't know how to play the African American game of the century. Because that's exactly what it is. And then every time they play it in my presence, which isn't a lot, I will admit, I'd be like, can y'all teach me? And they all collectively say, hell no.
You know what Danette and I play? Family Gathering. We play dominoes.
I know how to play dominoes. I know how to play.
We call it soup. We call it, hey, get you some more soup. When you have to.
Really? We call it bones.
Oh, we call it soup because we mix it up. You mix up the soup. You stir the soup, and then eventually you just get somebody who's like, I'm tired of this fucking soup, man, and keep drinking.
That's too damn bad. Okay? It's always the person losing.
Yeah, it's usually me.
But
especially Uno too. Like Uno pisses me off.
Listen, I'm a miscreant. A miscreant ain't Uno. And I taught Tootie, my 5-year-old, how to be a miscreant just like me.
How to be a miscreant.
Because not only do we play Uno, I bought Uno Wild, and so I mixed the regular
Yeah.
Uno
We have Uno Wild too. And that's what we play. And then like every time it's always like hey Austin, you're gonna draw 10. And then also you skip your turn, and then I drew a card that's gonna skip, or we're going back your way, and it's a draw 10 again.
Listen, one of these days we're gonna have to get together and play couples Uno because I promise you, I've never felt so betrayed.
No, we fist fight already. We don't need to do it in front of y'all.
I was like, what's the number to the DA's office?
The DA's office?
For divorce and get child support because no, you didn't just have me draw 20 when you saw I had Uno. What is wrong with you? So when I say we have a time, I taught my kids, I got jumbo Uno as well. Uno is a very high revered. That and Jenga in my house.
Oh, we have
a
Jenga
whole
too.
Closet full of board games that we play, and I just don't know how to play spades. I know how to play everything else. Sorry, the only friend that I have is calling me. Scam likely. Hold on.
The only friend that I have is calling me scam likely.
That's scammy right there.
So I'm still waiting to see if Uno in the casino is really Uno, but imagine that, like, you lose the fucking mortgage, somebody +4s your ass.
Oh my gosh. Listen,
hey, my guy, I know you just put the entire mortgage down on this hand. Draw 10 for me.
Listen, I'm waiting. Where is it being played at? Because
I think it's like
I'll
Durango Station.
Durango, okay.
Which is on the other side of town from you.
But some people said it's not regular Uno.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is I heard it was not regular Uno. It's like a slot machine, Uno themed.
Because I play Monopoly slots. That's another one that I really like, even though they pay.
Isn't that just Monopoly Go, but you just have to put more money in?
Yes, yep. I play Monopoly. But yeah, I would love to like host a big ass Uno game. That would be so dope because I don't play fair.
Oh no, so it's at the Palms. It's at the Palms. It's called Uno Social Club.
Ooh.
I'm
social. Kind of.
Kick off the summer opening its doors, the first ever decked out Uno Social Club in one of the gaming capitals of the world, Las Vegas. It's at the Palms. Gives one lucky winner and a guest a chance to stay, play, and go wild in one of the most colorful suites in oh, this was a sweepstakes. Okay.
So is it an everyday thing?
Maybe not that one.
Because I'm with it. Hold on, y'all. I gotta turn my comments on. I gotta turn the TV on so I can see the comments. I missed them. I can't see the comments.
I'm gonna get you a Christmas present. It's gonna be a eye prescription.
I know. Oh, you know what? I order mine from I Buy Direct.
Yeah, that's what I'm wearing right now. I think George too. We all I Buy Direct, baby.
Yup.
Yeah, but I heard Zool is cheaper, and I'm due for my eye thing because
Zool. That sounds like Jewel.
Jack shit in this thing. So like them people I'm Django.
I can't see shit in this thing.
Nothing. Hold on, y'all.
Don't ask for me and mine for nothing ever again.
Now, I think we can all agree that the mask was a good idea, but they could have been executed a little bit better.
I swear, that's one of my favorite movies ever, especially whenever he had that blue.
Oh. Did we lose her?
She probably muted herself. But, hey, callers. The call-in line is open. The number is down below, and we do have 2 callers.
Okay, we'll see if she joins back in, and then we can start getting to them.
Yeah, we will be getting to you guys shortly, but I'm excited for this week. Last week, we got a lot.
We had a lot of callers. Yeah, it was really nice.
A lot of good stories.
I'm here. I'm just trying to screencast on my TV so I can see these comments.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you can let the first caller, and I'm listening.
Okay.
FS. Cool. All right, Austin. You ready for this?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to open up the floodgates.
Actually, I'm not ready. No,
okay. All right, we'll just wrap it up.
We'll just wrap it up.
First caller. By the way, this caller called in like before, like we were playing the music of the show. First time we've had that in a while. So I'm going to reward it. Last 4 digits 0014 *6 to unmute yourself. Last 4 digits 0014. You're going to click *6 to unmute yourself. I'm loving this angle of you, Austin.
What?
That angle it's mint. I really like it.
No, you look really good, dude.
Especially since you're representing the 49ers in the back.
Oh yeah, because Cisco was here earlier, so.
All right, I'm going to prompt you to unmute here. So the caller that we are admitting, the last 4 digits of your number are 0014. You're going to click *6 on the dial pad to unmute yourself. And we got Mr. Fresh in the room now.
Mr. Fresh?
What's happening?
Sheesh.
What's happening? What's up? That drink in my cup.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Caller,
there we
you're
go.
in the room.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Hey, everybody.
Hello.
All right. Good. It's been a while. I haven't called in a minute, so hey, I'm just happy to be on the air. And I'm going to make it short and sweet, and I have Samaj with me. This is a twofer.
Samaj? What? A twofer?
Hey, yeah.
We doing tarot and tea everything over here.
Period.
Yes, we are.
I
Yes,
love
we
y'all
are.
down so much. Thank you for being a pivotal part of this show every week.
We love y'all. We love y'all so much. We just can't wait till we come on out there and come and do a pop-up. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Yes.
go.
Trust me, there's a lot of things in the talks. It's coming.
All right. Okay. So listen, I'm going to piggyback a little bit on some of the conversation from last week. And it brought to mind a good story that I had a couple of years back, about maybe 12, maybe 15 years back, when my son was still in the Marines. I was bringing him one of my cars, and I drove down in North Carolina from Brooklyn, New York, and I was going to give him the car, and he was going to bring me back up. But when there was a really bad accident, and what should have been like a 10-hour thing wound up being 27 hours on the road. But by the time that I hit some of them back North Carolina things going up into New Bern, I started seeing all these stubbies like walking in the road and like alongside of the road. I was seeing all of these apparitions.
Wow.
And I'm sorry. Jesus or no Jesus, baby, if you want to walk in front of my car while it's driving, God bless you.
Go ahead, find out, huh? Let's see how this speed really goes.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So duppy or no duppy, I am not the one to swerve or having that. I'm just like, So I'm looking and I'm feeling it, and it just felt so heavy, and I couldn't understand, like what I was seeing, but because it looked like it was snow on either side of me, but it was so dark. I mean, when there's no lights out there and it's just your headlight, you only have a little bit of visibility. But then I realized when we were coming back, and like when I was praying on it and I was meditating on it, and I said, oh snap, those were cotton fields that I was passing.
Mm.
So when I told my son about it and everything else. And I said, well, Ty, you ain't never seen nothing out here when you was driving? I'm like, because it's all over, town after town after town. But in any case, while we're driving back up to New York, and we're passing by one of the cotton fields, I told him, wait, just pull over. And I went and I got some of the cotton like right there before I have to like really walk into the ditch and everything else. And I said, and I told my son to come out, and he come out the car, and he came out the car, and he said, what are you doing? And I said, I'm going to stop right now, and I'm going to honor our ancestors, and I'm going to say a prayer, and I'm going to bless any restless peace, anybody. And I'm Christian, so I said, when two people touch and agree and pray, so be it in the Lord. So I did that and everything else, and I brought the cotton back with me as a token and an honor. And I went through a whole thing about 20 minutes. My son was thinking I was crazy, but I mean, I just sacrificed the blood, the everything, and then I just asked that, for safe travel to and from, for me and mine. And I never had the problem with that again going through there. But I mean, it was truly, truly like something out of the stories that we see. It was truly bizarre. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Bigfoot. Yes.
It is so crazy how many street ghosts you see, especially in those type of areas. But it reminded me, and I forgot to text you in George, Austin, last week after the call-in show. So this might have been Wednesday or Thursday. I'm driving. It's like midnight, and I see somebody cross the road over here in Centennial Hills, and it's an actual person, all black, super. You gotta be a psychopath to walk in the middle of the street and just being black. But then I'm like, oh, slow down, Mandela. There's somebody else. He's like, who? And I'm like, it's somebody on the side of the road trying to cross. And so he slows down. I see it, and then it just dissipates.
What?
And this was literally over here. And It looked like it did not look like a mist. It did nothing. Like we have over here in where I live at in Centennial Hills, rows like of palm trees. And if you've ever been to LA, it's kind of like that, but on a smaller scale. And in the middle of the road is rocks. It's like a medium, but they decorate it. It's rocks, desert plants, and these tall palm trees. And the person was standing on the side of the palm tree, like legitimately standing there, and I could see them. I'm like, don't, just slow down because these people was crossing. I'm talking shit. Like these people just crossed in the middle of the road. The crosswalk is right there. We just, whatever. And then we slowed down, and there was nothing there. And I said, you don't see that guy? And I looked, and he was gone. He disappeared into thin air.
What?
And Mandela being the scaredy cat, he's like, child, don't be not today. No. And I'm like, wait a minute. I thought it was an actual person. So there are a lot of literally, why did the ghost cross the road type of spirits. And then whenever you're in such a spiritually charged place, as in you're going through the country, you're passing by these cotton fields that our ancestors poured so much into and built this country on, you taking a little bit of cotton with you just for safe travels through those spaces was chef's kiss.
Facts.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And this is the thing that I also, like to talk about, like with Christians. Yes, I'm a Christian and I believe in Jesus, but I became born again as an adult. And it's like, more Christians need to just tell the truth about not everything is spooky, not everything is malevolent, but ancestors are ancestors. And if they really understood the stories they're supposed to be reading in the Bible, there's stories of ancestors and ancestors' visitations throughout in the Old Testament.
Right. Jesus went in he went to see his people too.
Where did you even come from? What are you doing here, Ariana? Like, I just hear his voice. What are you doing here? No, but seriously, and it goes back to the Ethiopian Bible, because see, the biggest argument is that Christianity was already in Africa whenever we took it. Not the Christianity that we know.
Right.
They venerated their ancestors. Ethiopia is on a whole nother calendar year than us as we speak. So at the end of the day, it's and that's why I always say, regardless, whenever I be yapping about Christians, I don't mean the type of Christians like you, because you're open-minded. We had Austin, I forgot her name, but we had
Alexandra. Yeah, she's a minister.
Yes, a minister, and she still wait. Let me get in the camera frame. She does tarot. She burns sage. She understands that there is more.
She also goes to the same people that Noah goes to.
I don't let everybody read me, and I let an entity read me, and all the while she was
going to the same one because she hit me up. She goes, "How you know them?" And I was like, "What do you mean? We did a show with them." She's like, "I've been going to." She's from San Diego. She's like, "I've been going to them for years." And I was like, "Oh,
yes." And there's San Diego based. So when I say, like, because somebody left on a TikTok comment, and I'll let you go after this, that all I do is down the Christian community. No, I don't tolerate
y'all just
Christian
make it easy.
supremacy, religious supremacy. Your religion is not better than mine. And half of them don't even know. I use the Bible more than anybody, That's what us Christians do. And I'm just so glad that there are open-minded Christians that do this.
Right. They want to criticize, and they don't want to educate themselves. And I can understand, years past. But in this day and age, you can Google, you can find anything you want to find now. AI, just look it up. Okay. So I don't tolerate the ignorance either.
Yes.
And actually it really stands, I'm very verbal, as you know.
Yeah, for sure. And even in my video today, whenever I was talking, which I did drop a new video, y'all, so if you haven't watched it, go watch it. But even in my video today, and it was a true crime, because I'm starting this True Crime Tuesday thing, I said, in the Bible, the devil will make you feel like you are the liar, but really it is them, right? So, and I was talking about demonology and everything else. I don't know where the rhetoric that just because you are Christian you cannot be have outside beliefs, you cannot do tarot, you cannot. It's ridiculous at this point. They need to pick up an old, like an original version of the Ethiopian Bible, and they will see necromancy, ancestor veneration, crystals. Even in the New Testament, crystals is in it. I mean, I ain't even gonna go into it, but I love to hear that my Christian brothers and sisters.
Why Jesus, yeah, but that's why Jesus was telling. That's why Jesus was telling disciples and telling the people, don't practice this or don't do this or don't do that. Not because he was saying it was going to be wrong or whatever. He's like, he went to wherever they were, whatever that custom was. But he was saying, because there were people that were using it for evil. And he's like, it's going to come back on you, But if he wouldn't have to have said a lot of the things that he said, especially when you go through Leviticus, if it wasn't being done.
Hello, I had a cleansing done on me, and it was the cleansing, the offerings, everything mirrored, and this was from a priest. It was a book. It was out of a page of the book of Leviticus. So what that tell you? And they were not Christian. So it comes down to it's time. I wish that everybody thought like you, because there would be harmony between the Christianity community and a spiritualist people that practice African traditional religions. It would be so much peace. Because then we would understand that there is more than one way to skin a cat, and everything that's in the Bible. Some things you don't take for face value, but some things you absolutely do. Because if I told you right now I could walk on water, you gonna look at me like,
prove it.
Right.
Wait a minute.
Actually, wait a minute. I'll come over right now.
Into wine at parties.
I'll come film it right now, Noah. We're gonna test this.
Come on now. I mean, we gotta be for real if we're gonna be anything. And I love when my Christian brothers and sisters come through with a message and say the paranormal is real. Not everything is the devil. You're not going to hell because you practice this.
All right, so I'm gonna let everybody go. Let somebody else come on and take up some time. Talk to y'all later.
Well, we appreciate you and Samaj being there.
So much. Shout out to Samaj.
Yes, thank you for calling in. I appreciate it.
What a way to kick it off, eh?
I agree.
I love it.
We
got the heavy hitters. All right, now where Miss Keisha at? We gotta have all the other people call in.
Yep.
Don't be afraid to call. We are just people.
Mr. Fresh.
Yo,
I got a question for you because you weren't here earlier. Could you in your prime beat your dad in a fight in his prime?
Okay, so you want me to answer truthfully, or you want me to answer with my own ego?
Both. Answer ego first, then be realistic.
So ego first, I'll beat the fuck out of my dad. That's ego first.
I am dead. Not knock his head between the washer and dryer.
Oh my God.
Dryer. I might beat him for something his ancestors did.
But realistically,
nobody knows this, right? My dad is a boxing trainer.
Oh.
My dad has trained Mike Tyson.
Yes,
my dad is friends with Mike Tyson. So
you get the brakes beat off of you.
I would never throw hands with that man.
Man, we'll have to jump him, Austin. Like me, and I'm not just talking about me and Mandela.
No, it's gonna take me, you, Austin, and George. All of us is gonna have to simultaneously.
And probably only one of us will survive.
Swear. Like I met his dad and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
He built up like George. Like, hell no. George is somebody I gotta shoot. I'm not fighting him. What do you mean?
Yeah. Shoot, or like I was thinking what we could do is maybe like a pocket full of sand. As we do it, pocket sand right in his eyes.
Just throw it right in his eyes. You gotta blind him first. So I already knew his answer.
Am I the only one who is like confident? I said I would absolutely beat my dad in a fight.
Listen,
I'm not messing. About like a stepdad or something. Yeah, I might change my answer.
and my mom's boyfriend Bradley, I beat the fuck out of him.
Right. My mom's husband right now, I'll massacre him.
Oh my!
Even Bree's father-in-law. I mean, even Bree's stepdad. I'll beat him up too. But,
Yeah.
Line him up.
Line him up.
He don't even need my help. He won't need my help. Okay.
When it comes to my dad,
no,
somebody else going to have to take. I'm hiring a hitman.
Man,
Hiring
it's
a
gonna take
hitman.
almost 700,000 followers of mine, plus calls from beyond,
Dude.
and my kids, and I might even invite.
I'm calling it an airstrike.
One Master Fresh versus the Brie Hive.
Oh, we jumping in. It's done.
Master
Sorry.
Fresh.
Master Fresh.
When y'all see me on a dialysis machine with a black eye, mind y'all fucking business.
I don't need the Brie Hive. Me and him can shuck and jive. I can shuck and jive with the best of them, okay?
That's
and
funny.
He's one of the best of them. So, but it's certain people in this world I would not fuck with.
Mr.
And
Fresh though, Mr. Fresh out here saying I beat the fuck out of him respectfully.
Hey, respectfully, it's a couple.
It's like
It's a couple of them that really ain't rocking with me. However, when it comes to the one that I came from his loins, I don't even like him. So I'm gonna try to shoot him first, but
so now, Mr. Fresh, got a question for you and George. Right now, you have to fight an NFL player, and if you win, you get $1 million.
NFL player.
Give me a kicker, bro.
Yeah, I'm fighting Dicker from the Chargers.
Yeah, go ahead.
You find out they're all like trained in like Muay Thai or
Yeah,
something.
bro. They still lift.
Nah,
Lifting doesn't equal fight.
I'm fighting Calvin Austin.
Who's that?
He's like a midget and a wide receiver for a team.
That's
He's like
not the correct
5'8".
word for that. Jesus. You know,
I'm sorry. he's
My bad. This
vertically
is your edition of dude shit for today.
God.
Hey, he's vertically. Okay, he's 5'8". He's vertically challenged, but he's a wide receiver.
A little light in
He's
the
gonna
ass.
run from me.
No, he from Memphis. He's hella fast. He's like one of the fastest on our team. He's vertically challenged, so it might. But he's also super fast.
Bro.
So he might.
He's gonna run. I'd run.
You said anybody in the NFL?
Anybody.
Austin? Give me Andy Reid from the Chiefs.
Andy Reid.
You said anybody in the
Okay,
NFL? I'm
all
fighting
right.
a coach.
Player.
I'll beat the fuck out of Andy Reid.
Yeah, I beat the fuck out of North Turner, dude, and that would be out of like for the love of the game.
Yeah.
Be like, you fucked the Chargers up when you had the best team arguably ever.
Okay. Athlete wise though, I don't know.
Aaron
Sometimes you
Rodgers.
got to go to the big dogs, bro.
Joe
Like
Flacco.
if you drop me in, and
I'm fighting
I
Joe
gotta,
Flacco, dude.
I got to win $1 million. Line up DK Metcalf in front of me. See who walks out of the room.
CTE just DK
George.
Metcalf.
Fucking
What colors do you
listen.
want at your funeral, George?
colored haired
Right,
bitch. Pum.
I'm taking the over a lot of times with George, except for DK. I don't know if y'all have Googled that specimen of a African American wide receiver, but he's not fighting him.
Hey, you're glazing him pretty hard right now, Mr. Fresh. I'll save
I'm
you.
not glad.
I'll beat that
Hey.
motherfucker's ass.
Hey,
I'll beat him
hey,
up.
He might
Guys.
show up. We're right next to
you seen
Raiders
how
Stadium.
big DK is. Is George beating
Well,
DK?
nobody asked me, but I'm beating up Justin Fields. I could take it. I could take him. I looked at him.
Justin Fields.
I'm beating his ass.
She's not trying to fight Justin Fields, y'all. I'm not even going to say no other words, but it's not going to be fighting.
That's a fine little boy, right?
I'm gonna pin you down.
I'm gonna pin you down, little boy.
He is
She gonna be
so
playing
handsome, but
Grabby
I
Cake.
know I can whoop his
Dude.
ass. No, on me. I know I can beat his
with
ass,
Justin
bro.
Fields. She going to be like, come here, little boy. Let me squeeze your booty.
Dude.
no.
Cookie will
He
be
is
in the corner and be
handsome.
like, give me a kiss.
And he's not a little boy. He's a grown man, but I will whoop his ass. I'm sorry. I know I could take him.
Oh,
I'm taking
man.
bigger bitches.
All
Okay.
right. I changed my answer.
Taking
If I had
bigger
to pick
bitches.
if I had to pick one person in the NFL, I'm not going to pick the fast dude. I'm picking one person in the NFL. I'm picking Roger Goodell.
Yes.
Do it.
We all
You're a
tag team in his
bully.
ass. Pause.
Listen, y'all are bullies. Do we?
He's-
Wait, I can't see. Is there any more calls in the queue just to make sure?
We do. We got
Shout out to
Okay.
Kamisha though, just became a member again on Calls from Beyond.
Thank you so much, Kamisha. Love you down.
You're not thinking, Kamisha. I still ain't get my shirt yet. I said extra small. Now, I didn't wait it for
Oh
6
my God.
months for an extra small t-shirt, Kamisha.
You have to pull out the Ozempic for an extra small, my boy. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Wow. Why you gonna do me like that on my off day? That's crazy.
That's
On
crazy.
my off day. On my off day.
Jokes.
That's crazy work.
Alrighty.
I can't see the comments still because my raggedy kids lost the other phone, so I can't control my TV.
They're just roasting us.
Shout out to everybody that's, I don't know, are we live on my page?
Yep, we're live on yours, Truly Bizarre.
Shout out to everybody. I hope y'all enjoy seeing me because Prepared to Be Sick of Me. I'm doing
working on
a
it.
challenge that I found on TikTok, where you post every day or whatever. They do 5 times a day. I know y'all wouldn't like to see my face 5 times a day on TikTok. So I'm trying to do it on YouTube. So at least once a day or every other day, I will be posting content. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to CallsFromBeyond. I know. Oh, one thing I did want to say before we take a call. I want to send my deepest condolences to my wonderful assistant, Lauren. Her grandmother has joined the ancestral realm. And she's on bereavement. And I just wanted to do that. I didn't even know that my camera wasn't on. I'm a senior citizen, y'all. But I just wanted to take a quick moment to shout her out because since we've been working together for over a year, she understands that now she has a guardian angel, so to speak. So shout out to Lauren, y'all.
Shout out to Lauren.
Lauren being so official. Lauren even tried to come in the day after her grandma passed.
Why did I expect that from Lauren?
She showed up today like, hey, sis, I'm logging in. I said, girl, if you don't get your ass somewhere.
What do you mean? Go log out. Listen.
But just her being under me and me teaching her and her understanding that death is not the end. It's helped so much with her grieving process to where she's like, I know that she's in paradise. She's looking over me. So shout out to her because that's my girl. Like, I love Lauren real bad. So, and shout
Lauren's
out to
black,
Mark,
by the way,
I
just so y'all don't know. In case anybody who didn't know.
You said what?
Lauren is African American, just in case anybody
in
didn't
my
know.
head at this point, that girl didn't learn hoodoo like the back of her hand. That's what happens whenever you have a teacher, somebody that is used to educating. She didn't incorporated hoodoo in her lesson plan. She's a high school teacher.
That's something George would do too if George was still teaching.
Incorporated it, so she knows it just as well as I do. And this whole process, I feel like, and she even said that we understand now. And her grandmother had deathbed phenomenon before she passed, which she was familiar with, and it didn't scare her because she's my assistant. Like, her grandmother was speaking, and I asked for permission to share all of this in a video, speaking to her mother, and her grandmother was in her late 80s, speaking to her mother, her father, and it was just a beautiful transition. And I had told her when she kind of told me like what was going on, she sent me some pictures, told me some stories, and I said, your grandmother isn't, I'd be surprised if she had 48 hours, and she passed at like the 48th hour. So shout out to her, because she still came to work today, even though I tried to kick her out, and tell her, go ahead and grieve.
Lauren and I have told you the same things though. Let's be real here. Like, you're like, I can't afford you. I'd be like, damn, all right, well, we'll pick it up next month, but I'm still posting shit.
Put this girl on pause. She's like, no. Anyway, so today's email is composed of this. I'll be like,
that was how it was with me too. Eventually I had to take a step back just to kind of but for like a month or two there, I was like, okay, what clips are we putting out?
Too. I have to literally throw them out of the Black cauldron, and it's like DJ Jazzy Jeff on The Fresh Prince, where he got thrown out in the beginning of the intro, and you still see him every episode because
Lauren and Austin, the rope psychopaths, like they're the type where they won't let you fire them. They'll be like, okay, so
anyway,
you'll pay me next month, right? You'll pay me next month, right? Oh, it was a slow month. Okay.
No,
I'm like, we're business partners now. It's different.
Child, we got a vision, and we was thinking like
It's the same thing with George though. It's I would say it's the group of 6 of us: Mari, Lauren, the 4 of us. It's all the like. It's like we have the. Hey, we trying to get out the hood.
Listen. Every week is something crazy happening. Last week, Mari had COVID. This week,
no, she had pneumonia.
No, she had COVID.
No, I thought it was COVID.
Oh, COVID. Wait,
yeah.
why did I think it was pneumonia?
Because she probably got pneumonia from the COVID. I had that happen.
You know what? This week, Lauren had a tragedy. and nobody wants to stop working. It's like everybody still wants to be there.
I had a conversation about when little man gets here, which I talked to Noah about beforehand.
No, you didn't say little man. That new kid.
I said
What
the
do
new
you
boy
mean? Don't be talking
because
about him like
he be
that.
playing in our faces already. He ain't even here yet, and he be acting up.
does.
But I was like, okay, I can do like a week or two off, and she was like, I think you might be able to do 2 weeks total. I don't think you could sit still for long. Which I mean, it's 2 weeks off from on location work.
But I was going to say that's lying because Austin is going to be editing from the hospital. What is he talking about?
No, I do want to take the first few days off completely, which I'm building out everybody to kind of handle that right now. But
no, if you told me, hey, I need to take 2 months off, I'll be like, okay, see you later, player.
Yeah, but I got to pay my bills, so I gotta keep working.
And I've had a couple babies actually. I've had a football team. Who am I kidding?
Speaking of football,
I would never be against that. And that new kid, the new kid on the block. That's what we're gonna call him. New kid on the block.
New kid on the block.
Definitely plays in everybody's face because I just knew I was gonna be smelling newborn breath and underneath his neck by now. But if you need the time, you know you are all. We're a family. This is not just content. Like we are brother and sister, and that's my nephew. So
we be fighting like them sometimes too. We be swinging sometimes.
Sometimes, that's what family do. I ain't speaking to my sister right now.
And then next week you be like, I love my sister.
I don't know about all that now.
Okay. Well, with us though, we'll be like, I'm not talking to Bree the very next day. Hey girl.
Hey,
no, that's a little far-fetched. We're not going straight.
Listen, I love all of my blood siblings, but I've learned that the community that I've built and the people that I've met, sometimes blood is just not thicker than water. And
everything
at
is
the
for
end of the
everybody.
day, I love that I've built that connection with so many people where I've been able to build an outside family because it's very ghetto whenever it's very, very delicate. And that's my brother. That's my nephew. My nephew's birthday is coming up. And
tomorrow
you need to text me and let me know what my baby wants. Because, anything that's going to annoy you, I'm going to get.
No, the thing is he wants a
or his Godzilla mask.
Yeah, which he still has, and he'll put it on occasionally. Sometimes I'll be at my desk editing, and I just look over, and he's just like, with the mask on. And then I have to shoot him like they do in the movies with his Nerf gun. He's like, okay, daddy, shoot.
Listen, my toxic trait is if you have a kid, and your kid is younger than mine, even though I have a child that's younger than yours, I'm going to buy the most annoying gift because somebody bought it for me. I just knew the Godzilla mask was going to be annoying, so now
he has the King Kong one already. He had the King Kong one.
Yes.
So now he has both.
He gets Legos. May the odds ever be in your favor.
Maybe, because we did have to take him to the ER one time when he got a Lego gun in his nose, and we had to take him to the ER, and they had to but this was a few years ago. Yeah, they had to take the little bubble thing and bubble it out of his nose. Yeah, I think
a whole hair bead, the black girl style. Yep. He's looking at me because I'm telling his business. What are you doing in here, sir? Give me a second, y'all. Y'all go ahead and take the next topic. What is you doing in here?
He said, I just want to be.
If you gotta tell the story, tell it correctly. I thought the bead smelled like grapes.
No, he just said, why am I telling his business? He's 5, y'all. Why you telling my business?
Your
because
business
you did it, sir.
is my business.
I don't know what I'm doing, but
you did know what she was doing. Hold on, y'all. Go ahead and take the
next. You don't realize that our business is his business.
Yeah, I am responsible for you.
Our business is his business, and we have 300,000 aunties and uncles.
Yeah.
Sorry, we come from a big family, sir.
Yep.
All right.
So who's next, George?
Our next caller is not a phone number to call in, but this was the person that had typed in the chat earlier. So you're coming up as iPhone here. I'm going to prompt you to ask to unmute. So I believe since you joined via the link, you'll just click on the microphone button to unmute yourself. So caller, you're in the room.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, y'all.
Hello.
It's a real person, not a bot. Thank God.
No, it is a real person. So,
hey, girl, hey.
So it's so funny how I was gonna tell a story about something that happened last night, but my dad's a pastor, grew up in a church, and I just wanted to say that my introduction into spirituality was actually right before COVID, and I feel like everybody's was, but
Yes.
I kept on having these reoccurring dreams about the person that I had kids with, my baby daddy. Like I kept on having these like reoccurring dreams where like I'm hiding him in my childhood home. Like my mom is getting ready to get ready for work, and like I'm like, oh my gosh, she's coming, and I'm hiding him, but I'm grown. So I was like, I always wonder, like, why am I having these dreams of like hiding him? But my intro into spirituality pretty much was in one of these recurring dreams. I I in the dream, I told him this time, instead of hiding you, we're going to run out the back door. So when she moves past my room, we'll go to this back door and we'll escape together. So he's like, okay. So we run out the back door. And as soon as I open the door to, flee with him, he leaves me. Like he opens the door and I'm like, wait for me, wait for me. He leaves. And then when I look down on the ground, it's pink crystals and black crystals. Like all over the backyard, to where I don't even care anymore that this man has left. I'm like, look at these beautiful crystals. And there was like this black pouch there for me to just grab as many as I wanted. So I'm from Cali. So a week later, I'm at the beach just chilling, and I'm driving, just clear my head, and I end up seeing this store called House of Intuition. Like I literally just looked over, there's a parking spot, and if you know Santa Monica, there's never any
Jesus.
parking
Yep.
anywhere.
Yep. So you're like, wait a minute, hold on.
Right. So I'm instantly like, man, I'm about to pull over. So I I pull over, go to House of Intuition because it says your intuition led you here. And right when I walked in, what do I see with those pink crystals and the black crystals?
Oh.
Right, which was rose quartz, and I want to say it
And
was like black.
black obsidian.
That's exactly what it was. Right.
Yes, I'm
So
gonna give you a think piece after this, baby.
okay,
Go
thank you,
ahead.
thank you, because I'm to this day I'm like I just don't get it. But long story short, I walk in and I'm like I said, grew up in the church my whole entire life. I have felt things, but I'm like, I don't want to go to hell. So as soon as I walk in, I'm telling this girl, like, listen, this is the story, this is the dream. I don't know why I'm here. And she was like, well, Rose Quartz is all about unconditional love. Like,
Mhm.
tell me a little bit of, not trying to get in
Yes.
my business, but just
And
kind of
right,
telling me
that was
like,
the next question. Like, you and your baby daddy still together, girl?
we are
That was the next.
absolutely not. So
Yes.
during this
Hard
time,
emphasis on the absolutely not.
I already
not.
listen. The dream, I already knew the answer, but I was gonna let her.
You got
finish.
to ask it as a formality, yeah.
Because
Right.
Black Obsidian talks about not only protection but truth. It is, it's very much so, and then the rose quartz is love. But go ahead, sister.
Yes, no, but this actually goes right into what happened next. So, actually, to be all the way honest with you, he was incarcerated at the time, and I was in this
Ah.
really weird space where we had, even though he was incarcerated, we had made plans. I've always wanted to be a therapist, so I went to school to become a licensed therapist during the time that he was incarcerated. And the entire time, which was like 2.5 years, we're building, we're talking about, just being better for our kids. And he came home and acted a straight ass. And if it wasn't
Mhm.
for that dream that kind of like prepared me for this is what's about to happen, but unconditional love, finding that love within yourself, you'll be able to heal. I was able to
Mhm.
heal, and it started my spirituality journey that I would not have been able to do with him because he wouldn't have, he just would have thought that it was weird. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. No,
So,
for sure. And that's why I said I was gonna ask you, like, are y'all together? Because the dream was giving very much so no. Now I'm not a dream interpreter. I put that on everything I love. I'm not. But the fact that you kept hiding him, and then whenever you finally released him, you've seen a bit of infestation of rose quartz
hmm
and black obsidian. And sometimes God, the source, what have you, and ancestors will move you into loving yourself and also
yes.
protecting yourself. I would absolutely keep both on me at all times, or in my house at the very least, because spirit knew that this was not going to be the way that you wanted to, but they were going to make sure that you understood that self-love was
hmm
the number one lesson for this. Because whenever you have an incarcerated spouse, my dad stayed incarcerated, and he was, obviously he's my dad. And then my brother did it, my dad's son. And whenever you have somebody that's incarcerated that you love, regardless if it is a family member, a spouse, whatever the case is, you tend to put them first, even whenever you should not be.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, that was just your spirit team telling you it's time for you to love on you, because rose quartz can attract and protect love, right? Like between a man and a woman, but it also is heavily revered as the self-love stone. So for you to see that in your dream and then for things to kind of play out the way it is or has, that was just spirit saying, listen, we tried to prepare you as much as we
Yep.
can. We led you to that shop and we made sure the parking space in Santa Monica is no joke. Like,
Anywhere in California.
it's like I was born and raised in California, northern, but I traveled to southern several times, and it takes sometimes about an hour to find a decent parking spot. But they wanted you to go in there and hear this lesson and hear this testimony of what it actually means and what it looks like, because a lot of us are Christian and we don't know stones because we've been told for so long that stones are of the devil. Sage is of the devil. But that I'm so glad that was the lesson. I mean, it sucks because you and him aren't together, but it probably drew you closer to yourself, because you cannot love unconditionally anybody until you love yourself.
That was the problem. That bingo right there, because my self-worth was tied to him. So even when we were going through stuff, it was hard for me to let go, because I'm like, but we had kids when we was teenagers.
Yeah,
So
teenagers.
I'm
You
like,
think
what
it's your first love, but your first love should always be yourself.
be yourself, right?
Yes.
So I don't want to take up I want to take up too much time, but something else happened last night that kind of like I wanted to kind of see
Go
what you
ahead.
guys think. Is this a tech glitch or what? So okay, so I like my gummies at night.
Nice.
Of course. Period.
They're vitamins. They're vitamins.
They're
Yes,
vitamins,
they're gummy
right?
vitamins, adult gummy vitamins.
Right.
George, don't be doing that on camera.
So I have my sleep gummies, and having a good old time on TikTok, just scrolling through. And I love to listen to soundscapes when I go to bed. So this particular night, yesterday night, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to hear rain. I don't want to hear, the things that I usually listen to. So I was like, I want to listen to a meditation. So go
Good
on
choice.
YouTube, and I put in soul meditation. First video that pops up is sleep. I have it up right now because I want to make sure to be specific and clear. The video that I found was by Jason Stevenson and is a guided sleep meditation. It says sleep guided meditation, meet your spirit guides while
Oh
sleep.
my God, you're lying. You're
Girl.
lying.
Damn, I low-key want to try this tonight.
Oh, no, I've been trying to get these comments to work. Listen, I don't want to interrupt this stream, but listen to her, because I have that in my saves. And
listen,
go ahead and tell your story, please,
let me tell you
because now I gotta hear what you experienced underneath this guided meditation to meet.
Mind you, remember this church going. So all the people that are like, we can do a little bit of both, because I can't make this up. I'll tell you what happened. So I'm laid down to listen to this guided meditation. And I doze off. I don't remember. I remember hearing it while I was sleeping. I promise you, I remember dreaming, but I can't remember what I was dreaming. And that's probably because of sleep gummies, but that's a whole nother conversation. So I wake up in the morning. I don't feel scared or anything, but I just wake up like, I don't remember falling asleep. I'm getting ready for work, and I'm looking at my phone. And it says 3 videos at 1:48 in the morning. I'm like, I was there. First of all, my kids are with their dad. I'm at home by myself. So I'm immediately like, I know I locked the door. Why am I looking at 3 videos in the middle of the night at 1:48 in the morning? I go to press play on the video. That's 1 minute and 18 seconds. And it is a video of me laying down in bed. The meditation is playing on my video. So an iPhone, I've never had my phone ever do this, where I can hear the meditation playing on YouTube. I can see myself laying down, and then all of a sudden a big flashing white light like appears on screen, and then you just see my hand grab my phone like to turn it off or whatever it was. I don't know. And that was it.
Do you have this video still?
I still, yeah, I have the video.
Oh, for the love of Christ, send it right now.
I have that same meditation. That I don't know what portal that meditation, that guided meditation puts you in, but it's crazy. Like as soon as you said the name, I'm over here on YouTube looking at it, and I fear that we have experienced the same type of portal that you go into whenever you listen to that guided meditation to meet your spirit guides, ancestors, whatever the case is. And whenever I used it, I wanted to meditate. I wanted to meet, because I was going through a really rough patch, and I wanted to meet my ancestors to get, information or like just guidance. And so I did it. It was in the morning. I had just went to sleep, but that thing got melatonin in it. That meditation has melatonin in it because it makes you feel like you're asleep, but really you're still awake.
You're still awake, right?
You're still awake. And so I'm literally laying there, and then all of a sudden I'm dropped into somewhere, and I'm like, oh shit, it worked. And I'm in a jewelry store. Okay.
What?
And I'm like, okay, Spirit, what am I doing? Like, I know that I'm meditating at this point. I was not sleeping. I just woke up. It was in the morning meditation. And I'm sitting there, and I'm in a jewelry store, and I'm looking around like something in my ear was like, you're going to know somebody here. One of your ancestors is here because this is her favorite place to come. And so I start walking around, and I see at the counter my great grandmother. And I'm looking at her, she's looking at me, I'm like, yo, now I ain't had no sleep time gummies. I said, God damn it, I'm sober as hell. So I'm like, I walk over to her, and she gives me a big hug, and she's like, we're gonna pick out rings. Now, one of the things that me and my grandmother did when I was 15 years old, I came here to Vegas, and she was like, you're 15, you got your rite of passage, let's go get you a diamond ring. And she loved jewelry. When she left this earth, she had a lot of jewelry, diamonds, gold. I mean, she even had a gold tooth. So she was really into like the flashy stuff. And so I'm like, we're picking out rings. I'm trying on rings. She's smiling. And I'm like looking at her like, but you're dead. So what's the message? Like, this meditation was for a message. And she was like, you'll see within a year or so that you don't have to have diamonds and golds for luxury. Okay? You will be rich, right? And so I'm like, what the okay.
what you talking about?
What you talking about? Where my $1 million? Where my $1 million at? And so I get up out of my meditation, and I'm like, I literally gasped out of my sleep because it was so real. I could feel her skin against mine. And I turned it off immediately. I'm like, what, sir, whatever you put in this, it's a portal. And so the lesson, now that it's been maybe 1.5 years, 2 years, right before I started content creating, the message was like, you think this is what luxury is, but the luxury is having a community that loves you, right? And I've divined on it. It was a message that I'm going to orchestrate things for you that you would never imagine. You want to do whatever you want to do, put it in words, and I will do it for you. And I promise you, I only use that meditation whenever I'm really like down bad, whether it be mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. But that meditation is a portal. So if you're not prepared for it, don't use it. Do not use it, because it takes you into a realm that you are not even aware. Like, that you're meditating. You think that you're asleep. And whenever you are able to fine tune your gifts, you'll definitely know, okay, I'm in another dimension. I'm somewhere that I'm not supposed to be, but I'm supposed to be at the same time. So shout out to you, because what are the odds that we
right
listen
now?
to the
I do have a question. Right, I do have a quick question though. how do you fine tune the gifts? Because there's this place, and shout out to Kindred Spirits in Claremont, California. If there's any California listeners, y'all have to go for all spiritual, metaphysical. They have tarot readers, Reiki clinics, all of that. They're amazing. But I went to one of their meetups because they have meetups weekly, and the girl was like, "You're a natural medium," and I'm like, "Well, I've always felt stuff, but like even with the tarot cards, I could literally pull cards, look them up because I have a book that tells me what it means, and then I'll be able to like talk to you and people will be like, oh my God, how did you know that? But I still don't know the cards. How do you fine tune all of this?
So it comes down to shadow work. That's the first step. You need to deconstruct what has been told to you about spiritual gifts, because even though in your front brain you're like, this is okay, somewhere in the back of your brain, which this was so hard for me because I grew up Christian as well, somewhere in the back of your brain you're like, I shouldn't really, like, you still have that doubt, like, am I gonna go to hell for this? The Bible says this and the third. Deconstruct what you think about spirituality and learn how to take your shadow, who is probably like, girl, what the hell is you doing? You know, you was not raised like this. This is not normal.
Right.
You got to integrate it with your present self, your forefront. Make sure that you understand that there is duality in everything, and two moving parts can be the truth. Okay. That's number one. Number two is practicing on your own without anybody, asking spirits, asking questions. I notice a lot of the people that follow me on Patreon, a lot of them were Christians. Some of them are PKs, pastor preacher kids. You know, they didn't leave the church, they just integrated it with their self, right? Their forefront. And I noticed that a lot of them set up an altar for their ancestors, because that is where you get a lot of the information. You have to look at the source, God, whatever, whoever you call them, they, her, he, she. You have to realize that they are Santa Claus and your ancestors are like the little elves orchestrating, making things happen. And I noticed a lot of the spiritual growth is after they set up an altar. And you just have to realize meditating is real. Being able to see and hear the dead is real. It's very real. And being open to it, because if someone told you that you're a natural medium and you probably have had dreams that you don't even remember, lay off the sleep gummies before bed. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Lay off them gummies. Yeah, lay off them gummies, because even though that's our relaxation time, because I noticed whenever I was smoking before bed, I couldn't remember shit. I slept like a baby, like a rock. Until one day I did that and I was awakened by something on the side of my bed. And that was my ancestors tapping my ass, like, you know, you're not supposed to be smoking before bed. Like, that's just not it. So instead of smoking, steep you a glass of Blue Lotus, which gives you the same effects. But it lets you wander, right? It lets your mind still wander and you're still in a state of consciousness. So I would say shadow work, meditating, putting yourself in spiritual environments where other people are like-minded, because whenever you commune with other people, it opens up the subconscious and being like, okay, I'm not the only one. Letting go of any low vibrational, I'm going to hell type of, you know, or this isn't in the Bible, because it absolutely is. They just dress it up and it's been rewritten so many times. That is how you find
community shame. The community
yes.
shame. Everybody being afraid of what somebody else thinks or what they
Yes. Don't
say
tell
or
nobody
feel.
your business. Don't tell them you're doing this. Do this on your own. This is a solo activity. Having everybody in your business will discourage you and make you even more like insecure that you're going to go to hell or that you're doing something of sin. Don't let nobody know. Unless spirit be like, hey, I need to tell her something, whether because you're a natural medium. If spirit say, I need her to know this, then you can tell them, but don't elaborate any further. I'm telling you, people will literally ruin a time for someone. Like kill a wet dream. Just
I was just
all
to
together.
piggyback on what you was gonna say, boo. You know, I live that right now. Like I live that in my life right now. You know what I mean? So don't be afraid. Like there's gonna be people that are gonna throw references at you. You know, like I grew up just like you. Only difference was my granddad was the pastor. You know, so I grew up in the same area. I grew up the same way. You know, my mom is the same way. My mom's super over judgmental. You know what I mean? And she throws little quotes out there from time to time. You know, and it's like you just gotta stand in your truth and know what you know, and just know that what you're doing is the right thing for you. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, you don't ever want to get to the end of your journey and you still asking more questions. Like, what if?
Yeah.
I never wanted to be that what if person. I always wanted to be that person was like, okay, I wanted to know what if, and I found out. You know, don't ever be the person to be like, well, what if I would have made a right instead of a left? No, make that right. Figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that can't nobody tell you what journey to take but you. And nobody has to deal with the consequences of your journey but you. So take your path and be you. Don't let anybody make you stray off your path.
Yeah, because there's a lot of things that people don't understand. We are still, some of us at least, are still underneath that 400-year spell, baby, where they made us drink from a well at the gate of no return, and we forgot where we came from. You can be the prodigal daughter and still practice. You can. You absolutely can. So I would say to sharpen them skills, just remember why you're doing it, what you're doing it for, and keep people out your business. Let them think what they gonna think, because they're gonna think something, because the changes will be apparent. Your skin will be brighter. You'll be more optimistic. You'll be more peaceful. And then they gonna think you devilish or whatever they say. Let them think it, because they don't really think that, because if they thought it, they wouldn't say it out loud, because they wouldn't fuck with you. So you got this. Trust me. You know what to do. Meditate and talk to them ancestors, the ones that love you, walk with you every day, and want to see you at your highest self. Make sure you always follow the right ones as well, because some of our ancestors don't like us. They haters. So yeah, that's what my advice would be. I wish I could see the comments. I'm so lonely over here. But yeah, that's my advice.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely, absolutely. And
what
you know where to find me.
Story,
you can always
too.
email me if you need
I was
any
about to
help.
say the
Well, I'm
video.
an email. I'm at the gym right now, but I'm getting ready to leave. I will send over the video so you guys can see this, because I can't make this up.
Yeah. Yeah. I typed it in the chat, so you could just like copy and paste that over, and
yeah, send it there, and we'll pull
Are you
it
doing
up.
this at the gym? Jeez, Louise.
Getting that pump in.
Working on my fitness. She's my witness.
I can't be spiritually well if I'm not physically well, okay?
Say it again for the people in the back, please.
And no, I'm not gonna lie. I seen you hit that stand-up splits in that one video on TikTok, and I said, yeah, I'm coming. I'm coming for you.
Throw your leg up. Listen.
Shout out to Mr. Fresh.
Listen, I ain't got 4 kids for no reason. I mean, I'm cute and I'm funny and I'm quirky and I'm spiritual.
Oh, that leg up, girl.
Thank you so much.
What did he say? He said, "Throw that leg up, girl."
You guys take care.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Good Lord, Mr. Fresh.
That is great.
Somebody come get their mans right now.
Hey, all I'm saying is we ain't been married for 14 years for nothing.
Yeah. I'm very much so the gift.
Well,
okay?
that's like everybody talking about their grandma and
wait a minute. Time out, man. What do you mean you're the gift?
I am.
We're both the prize. What do you mean?
I'm the gift. Okay.
Right.
Prizes are to win. I am the gift. God gave me to you to get on your nerves for the rest of your life, bear your children, and teach you some shit.
No,
I am a gift.
You want school runs tomorrow. You be the gift of driving too.
I'm just saying,
Mr. Fresh, she's pretty much saying you'd get Noah at Christmas and you would be like one of those like teddy bears at a carnival.
Come on. I am better
George,
than a bouquet of roses. I am more valuable than a diamond.
She's telling me it's like happy birthday. You know, you get your birthday surprise, and that's about it.
Awesome.
Be happy that you're.
It's
all
your
I'm saying is if I was a man and I had a wife who was beautiful, smart, Miss Congeniality, played too much, could fix any ailment, financial situation, spiritual situation with just a little bit of herb, I would feel like she's the gift. I am. I'm that.
I like
you
this.
Forgot to add in the fact that you were a little slow too.
That too. That too. I am a crash out.
Did you click
You know,
the
people be
update
like,
button?
"Oh, I'm
Did
a
you click the
retired crash
update
out."
button?
No, I'm for real a crash out.
Listen. I tried to swipe up, and it swiped right instead, and now here I am, 14 years later.
Damn. They didn't have
Damn.
that shit back then, Mr.
And
Fresh.
all I was trying to do was enjoy my dinner. And
Nah,
here I
Mr.
am.
Fresh straight up sent an AOL chat message. I know how it went.
Nah.
Hey,
He
no.
was over there pandering. He was at work when I met him, and the girls on Bali, they wanted to know how we met, and I don't think I ever told anybody, but I was underage gambling. I was 20 years old.
Noah.
A couple months from 21.
Allegedly. You gonna make me lose my job on my off day?
Baby, the limitations is up. I'm gonna tell the truth. I look 21. I look 24. I mean, I was fine. I smelled good because I worked at Victoria's Secret, and my job was to measure boobs and to spray perfume everywhere. So
Yep.
I smelled like
I
a
want that
boutique.
job.
And
Vanessa said that job too.
I love Victoria's Secret. I worked there for a year. I had just got my hair done. I was fresh off work, all black, because that's what they wear. That's the uniform. And I was in the casino and somebody was bothering me. And so he was security. Tootie, I promise you. Give me 2 seconds. I'll finish this story. Kaden, no.
He said, "Mom,
Tootie,
I want to hear the story
Tootie
too."
man. Yeah, Tootie man. I'm gonna come home and make y'all hot dogs. I promise.
Yeah.
Where you at right now,
You
Mr.
want
Fresh?
your pigs in a blanket, but you can't do that. Stop it. Okay, swear up. I'm tired.
Before you finish that story though, I've been seeing on TikTok everybody talking about their grandma and the muumuu and like why she wore it so much. And it's because you got to get them bills paid.
Easy access though.
Yeah, Mr. Fred, but she got to get them bills paid.
Nah, hey. Anybody who had on a muumuu, it was nothing underneath that joint.
Nothing.
But an appetite.
But
appetite.
And win. That's it.
Just win in the appetite, bro.
My grandmother to this day be wearing them old school muumuus, and I be like, you ain't got a man no more. So what you got that on for? What you trying to put that on for, grandma?
No, but now girls is raggedy. My wife, she'll throw on a club dress and make it a muumuu.
Don't be telling my business. An old club dress is great for frying chicken in. Don't tell nobody else.
That's great.
The chicken is crispy. It's extra crispy when you got on an old club dress.
I'm just saying the old club dresses that might have like a
really
stain on it
dresses.
that won't come out. Yeah, no, it's the maxi joints, and them is my favorite. Hey, the maxi dresses is my favorite dresses. Anytime she buy one, I be like, yeah.
You know what?
Game
Get
time.
out of here.
Welcome back to Dude Shit, everybody.
Oh my God, it's totally dude shit. And I think I've been indoctrinated.
Wait, you didn't finish the story. You were
okay. So somebody was bugging you.
Make a long
Excuse me,
story
ma'am.
short,
Is this man bugging you?
I paid her $20.
He was following me around. He thought my grandmother was my mom because my grandmother looks legitimately like she don't look 70-some years old. That girl looked like she
gave me a piece of chocolate, and that's all. It was
what? Nah. He gave me a corny pickup line. I was like, oh, I feel bad.
What? That is crazy.
He was so corny. But I gave my number anyway because I was like, hell, it's finals. I was in college. Why not? Go out and have fun.
Hey, so here go the T. Then she ghosted me.
I did.
She ghosted me for
That's kind of fitting.
Fitting, yeah. Noah the spiritualist ghosting.
But
at this point, during finals.
At this point, when she ghosted me, I didn't even know that she was a minor. I still thought she was old.
I was not a minor.
That's not a minor, Mr. Fresh. She was 20.
I was 20 years old.
You gotta be careful you don't end up on EDP watch.
You know what? You're over here using words like midget, minor. I'm finna get canceled.
Yeah, Mr. Fresh out here just letting it loose.
No, I was not a minor. I just wasn't old enough to be partaking in gambling. But I look grown. I made my own money. I have my own apartment, my own moped.
Hey,
I have a moped. So I was grown in my head. But yeah, but that's really not like we didn't get together after that. That was in May of 2011. Me and him didn't get together and go on an actual date until September of 2011. And we were married 6 months later.
Hold on, but here's the real tea. Whenever we met in May, she was flirting with me. Yeah. But I was going through some things in my life. I was going through some things. I was in a process of a rocky breakup.
Right.
I was fighting for custody. I
thought he was fighting for something. I just knew I looked just that good, and I did.
She thought
I
I
wish
was
I had
fighting.
some of my
Hey,
pictures from that
look, I'm not
era.
saying no words, but I was fighting. She thought I was fighting for my sexuality.
I just knew he was not playing for my team. Ass fat. I got my own money. You see, I'm in here. I smell good. Look, I said absolutely not. That was the worldly me not understanding. Well, maybe he's just going through some things right now.
You said
Nah,
you
but
don't want all this.
But in
Yes.
all actuality, whenever I met her, I made a mental note though, and I kept on like I was like,
Looking
yo,
for me.
it's not the time right now, but when I see her again, like I'm finna say something. And that's why when I seen her again, I said the corniest shit I could
You
think
said
of.
get in the
Like,
car.
It
hey,
was so
I
corny.
was like, I told her, I pulled up to her. I said, hey, I got some candy.
That is not what you said. But it was very corny. It was very cute. It was cute enough for us to be married so long after.
Was that the paid wedding?
That was
Yes.
the paid wedding.
Okay.
He was, yep.
But the
Yep,
pay wedding
that's
was
the
like
paid husband.
the pay wedding was like 6.5 months later. So then she gave me her number. She ghosted me for a week, and then she found. But they get no book.
He billed me and was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this for free. You're so beautiful. And we
That's
fell
not.
in love after that.
That's not what happened. We just didn't know.
Quit playing on these people. Stop thinking me like, is it real or is it fake? Like they did the last time I said.
No, so it was a real wedding. It was a real wedding, but she didn't know that we lived on the same street.
He did.
We lived on the same street, like literally like 4 buildings away from each other.
That's divine.
Meant to be.
4 buildings, but we never seen each other on the street. We only seen each other at my job.
Yeah. You know what? That reminds me, I should have just kept on walking, child. I could have been somebody.
Damn, Noah.
And then look at me now. I'm legitimately somebody, and sometimes he has to remind me, like, girl, you cannot go out the house with no bra on because you are somebody. And every time I go out raggedy, like really raggedy, somebody be like, oh my God, I follow you on YouTube. And I'm like, oh my God, he was right.
Noah, you're beautiful in person. You're like, what?
Oh, no.
I'm like, oh my God. The worst was whenever I was in a Dottie's and
I remember that.
And I had on his shirt, his boxers, thinking I was gonna be incognito, and they were like, "Excuse me, you be on YouTube?" I was like, first thing I wasn't saying, no, I'm no.
No, that's not the version you're seeing right
now. I had just went swimming with a cold like a psychopath. This was last summer. I said no. YouTube, and she was like, "Yes,
I ain't never heard of her."
Stories. And when she said, I didn't recognize you, I recognized him because I also watched CallsFromBeyond. I said,
the jig is up. It's over.
I said, Lord,
it's over.
Hi, nice to meet you. I was
There was no way she could lie. No way she could lie. But it's okay. Hey, listen. You're not the only attractive one in the world. It's okay. I'm handsome too.
Lord, I really want you.
To be fair, you are Noah. Okay, but he's Mr. Fresh.
Yeah, it is like it implies that he's fresh as fuck.
No,
that's the only way you'd have that name.
I don't think y'all understand. I don't even have places to put shoes. This man collects shoes, jewelry, and clothes. He's just always been that. Even when I first met him.
That sounds fresh.
No, hold on. No,
That's
so
fresh.
in my defense, y'all, because she's making me seem like I'm just a materialistic psychopath.
Material girl.
And very much so material gear.
No,
in
my defense, I'm 40 years old. I wore the same size shoe for the last 20 years. Do y'all think that I didn't collect shoes? And if I have more than 5 pairs,
Mr. Fresh, I just bought 2 new pairs over the weekend. I'm wearing one of them now. I bought new shoes. I feel
not let this man sit up here and lie. He likes shoes.
Shoes.
Like
got the damn Daniel with the white van.
Yeah, with the white one.
No, but listen, she get mad at me. I'm not just a person that got to go out and buy $400 pairs of tennis shoes. Like I'll go to the Nike outlet and buy a $22 pair.
That's where I went. I went to the Vans outlet.
You know what I'm saying? Like just something that I think is fly. Like as far as the colorway is concerned, I just buy some.
I will say he is a frugal king. Where if he sees something and he's been complimented on plenty of shoes, where it was just like, oh, we paid $25 at the Nike outlet, but they're so distinct. But that's what makes him Mr. Fresh. It's the shoes that nobody wants to buy. Been sitting on a Nike shelf for 6 months.
And then he come in and everyone's like, yeah, them Johns be looking nice.
Some lime green Air
everybody-
Maxes.
Lime green Air Maxes.
Everybody can't put that shit on, bro. I'm just saying.
That's
some
true,
people-
Mr. Fresh.
We're proving your point. Hey, Mr.
It's
Fresh,
very
she's
much
proving
so
your
a
point.
thing.
You're
Even
fresh.
The things that y'all
appreciate
see
y'all.
him wear on this call-in show is nothing to what's really in his closet. And I'll be like, why are you so dressed up?
They catch me on the after dialysis kidney failure clothes. I be trying to just throw on a t-shirt and be comfortable. I wear hoodies all the time because I'm cold all the time.
Right. That reminds me of like
so.
there's like the Instagram meme is like, yo, when I get my shit together, get a better job, fix my credit score, get my teeth done, it's over for you bitches. But they have like a list of like 10 things they got to do before it's over for them.
But he has taught me a lot about fashion, and I can say Mr. Fresh is very much so a thing. Like that is the perfect name for him because
thank you, boo. You tooting my horn. See, I'd be like,
bro, why you so dressed up? We just going to get the kids
I'm
from
sorry.
school.
You're the prize. I apologize.
Anyway, child.
You see how
Do
she
we have
stroked my
any
ego?
more calls in the thing?
Yes.
I'm lagging, y'all. I'm sorry.
No, you're
good on our end.
Let me just do a quick little check here, Austin, if you want to.
Because I can hear myself and I hear echo.
Stare at people.
Delayed.
Yeah, no, we can hear you and see you just fine.
Okay.
I want to see if the email came through.
Oh,
are we
no,
going to ignore the fact that Samaj slid through though? Like,
sure
on a
did.
guest appearance-
the 2-for-1
on a guest appearance, like how we thought it was one person and it was like, oh no.
And they were like,
surprise,
oh yeah,
surprise.
by the way,
yeah.
Samaj is here too. And you're like, oh.
Right. Like just on the slide, on a whim. On a Tuesday night, he decided, you know what, I'm
gonna call in.
Presence.
I'm a call in. Gotta say what's up to Vample. She's an OG of Truly Bizarre and my Twitch streams. She's over here on CallsFromBeyond. Same with Chrissy as well. Oh, Shaman said, Mr. Fresh, he said, Mr. Fresh, as your attorney, I advise you to not to say that she was underage or a minor in any way, shape, or form. You don't have the resources to fight a Diddy, Kelly, or Epstein case.
And they all lost.
I appreciate you for your counsel, and I will take that in there. She was 45 years old when I met her.
Damn.
You're
no,
right.
I feel like it's worse.
Now you're flip flopping. Hey, Mr. Fresh, we gotta stay with one story.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, as you can see, the defendant can't even get their story correct. I just asked a simple question.
What is a woman?
Mental insanity. Mental insanity.
No, they gave you the
Mr.
competency test and you passed with flying colors.
I did. I would never pass because I'm pulling peanut butter on my ass crack. I'm sorry. I'm not going to jail.
Wait a minute.
I'm not going to jail. I'm gonna play the most Social Security victim in the world. I'm pulling peanut butter out of
Mr. Fresh.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Fresh can't go down for this because
shout out to Vample. $5 super chats and flattery will get you far as always. I appreciate that. We appreciate that. Mr. Fresh, though, Mr. Fresh trying to do the speed run 100% canceled speed run.
Hey, listen. I'm not a brand. Everybody else is a brand.
What do you mean? You own this business too, Mr. Fresh. We are the brand.
No, he's acting wild because he's under Kai's name right now. I swear to God.
Right. They can't even prove that it's me right
now. He's under Kai's name right now.
He's
under contract.
Noah's gonna go show you on her cam.
That was my 15-year-old son, bro. Like, how could you hold him accountable?
He didn't know what he was doing. He thought he was on an Xbox party.
No, for real. On me. Out PlayStation, excuse me.
He thought, we don't. No, I can't say we don't play that because I have both systems.
I was saying, Mr. Fresh, careful what you say.
Nope. We're a PlayStation household at this current moment. My Xbox has been broke for about 3 months.
Mr. Fresh, how are we supposed to play games together?
No, I just need to get it fixed, bro. I tripped and broke my HDMI port.
No. You didn't, Mr. Fresh, because you're Kai.
Oh, yeah,
your dad did.
So my dad tripped and broke his HDMI port. And so he has to take it to the shop and get it fixed. You know, I was going to help him, but, I'm a poor athlete. I'm only in 10th grade.
I'm not doing this with you tonight, sir.
Wrap it up, Drew. At this point, Mr. Fresh is going to get us pulled off the interview.
All right, I'm ready for our next caller.
Hold on, y'all.
You ready for the next caller? Tell me. Wait. How can Mr. Fresh now be Noah?
We got another call.
Yeah. Oh no, I was just saying. Are you guys ready for it?
Are you hanging up on us? Cause I don't know what she did. She just said, "Hold on, y'all."
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I see her. I'm mute. We'll wait a second. But yeah. Wow.
Hey,
this
Kai,
I love.
all I'm gonna say is you were wilding today, Kai.
Yeah,
How was your first day of high school?
Don't tell my dad that I came in here. Don't tell him.
That'd be
He might
fun.
get mad
We
at
should
us.
all play characters one show.
Yeah,
I
just
feel
come in
like-
and be like, I am not Austin. I am.
Yeah, we could get good with this, like
Hey,
D&D
we could-
characters.
We could create like fake Zooms too, so can't nobody and just say whatever wild shit you want.
I come in as RFK. Now, if you look at the
Who would I come in as?
George Bush,
Good bald person. I might go Vin
No,
Diesel.
hey,
If I came in here no beard,
Vin
I would
Diesel
I would
family.
be familiar.
Hey, if he
White
comes in
tee.
as George Bush, I'm coming in as the old school Kanye, and I'm like, George Bush does not like black people.
Yeah, from the Katrina videos. George Bush and Mike Myers sitting there like, brother, did you just really say that?
Mike Myers looking like what?
Oh my god.
He looked like he wanted to be
didn't
like.
lie, though. One of my next videos is going to be a Katrina video. He did not lie on that man. He.
Here's the thing,
I miss old
Kanye
Kanye.
is a broken clock, but a broken clock is still right twice a day.
Yes, absolutely, because I can see the comments now, y'all. This was irritating me. Shout out to Vampo. That's the last comment that I seen, but. I miss the old Kanye. He was so political.
I miss the old Kanye. I don't know.
Yes. Yeah.
I still play Ultralight Beam. It's still in my rotation.
One of the best songs.
Man,
of all
listen,
time.
College Dropout will forever be one of my favorites, like out of all time. I
We
love
are
it.
not Ultralight Beam.
Thank you so much for Vample.
Yes.
For the super chat. I don't know if you guys said thank
Yes,
you.
we
'cause
did.
I had to deal with a terrorist, i.e., my 5-year-old.
Why are we so crazy today? We're like, hey, we got midgets. We're dealing with terrorists.
Dad is not here because he never comes down here. He can care less. He's talking about I'm about to cook something on the stove. I had to get y'all muted for a second and get him together.
Cook something.
I'm upset because I told Max to get him and make sure he don't come downstairs when I left.
Oh my God, Max is upstairs watching a damn show like anybody else. She's not worried about Nathan.
She's causing the drama right now.
Yeah,
she's
hey, go back down there. Go back down there.
Oh, by the way, go right now.
Mom says she'll cook something right now.
No, for real, because he came down the stairs. I heard his feet first, and then he crawled on his hands and knees like a spy. And then he talking about, "I'm hungry. I'm about to cook something on the stove." So I had to make sure he didn't burn.
Max is upstairs, like, "Hey, our brother is on this college show showing his ass.
Our brother is on this college show.
Go ahead while our parents is busy."
Yeah. Shout out, just real quick, shout out to all of my patrons that are in the chat. We're good. Hello to Ray. Hello to Jacinda. Everybody. Now I can see everybody's shaman. Everybody that comes every week.
Yes.
Damn. I can't even words can't explain how grateful I am for y'all. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to all my people that came to the Bali trip. Because I see a couple of them in the chat.
Shout out to the Bali gang.
When we
Shout
going
out to the Bali gang.
If we going outside, we're not for to jump you.
And Ola to the Costa Rica game.
Oh, ya tu sabes.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is during Costa Rica, do shit's popping off.
Listen, I'm about to take George because I need a translator, bro. Like, even the
Como se dice margarita?
Hey, I'm 125 days in Duolingo right now. I got you.
Oh, Mr. Fresh, shout out to you.
Shout out to you. I got cut off at 60, and so
I'm like, mira, hamburguesa con queso.
Look at you, hamburguesa.
Como se dice, Mr. Fresh?
Como se dice?
Como se dice?
Fresco, Mr. Fresco.
Como se dice? Aliens. We got them. You want them?
All right, Senor Fresco. Bro. Okay, I don't know how many. I do have to go after this call, so I don't know how many.
Yeah, we'll probably wrap after this next caller. Let's get one more caller.
This is the last caller that we have currently in the room. So if you haven't called in at this point, we're gonna.
Mari has been posting the voicemail. I promise you, I am cutting up the voicemails. We are getting them, so when we get to, we're gonna start playing those as well. But I do promise you, we are getting
I cannot wait till we start reacting to live voice.
Noah,
That's gonna be so dope.
You have somebody from Australia. Angela Thompson says hello from Australia in the Black Cauldron chat.
Hey, Australia. Listen,
Down
I
under.
love I met some Aussies in Indonesia. And
Black Aussies.
first of all, the accent, oh my God, I fell in love. I melted. Shout out to my Australians. Shout out to my UK girlies and boys. Shout out to my Brazilian. Like, y'all all over. We out here. So shout out to y'all.
And shout out to our Indian, like not Native American.
No, like from India.
From India, because we had somebody who was half Indian on our trip, and she held it down.
She did. Shout out to you, Lola. I love you down. I'll say your name. And I'm still wearing the bracelet you bought me. Shout out to everybody, because my little mind, because I'm just a girl, I'm like, oh, everybody's here. But no, some people wake up early just to watch our content. Some people wake up to just support me. Some people are willing to travel to different countries outside the United States with me. So I love y'all down. I'm so grateful for everybody that's here.
Don't forget Paolo.
Yes, Paolo, you forever in a day.
With that being said, though, Jacinda, go ahead and log out, because she said release the voicemails like the Epstein files.
Whoa.
At least I'll move faster
relax,
than y'all
guy.
president. I'll move faster. Don't worry. It's coming. Because I have a stack of voicemails as well. I probably have well over 150 voicemails.
Sheesh.
Why are we even talking about
We literally just got a voicemail as we're recording
this.
this.
Why are we even talking about the voicemails right now?
Oh,
that's
and
there are people suffering right now.
I have to tell Chef Kenny, my assistant has been on bereavement. She snuck her ass in the office today and worked a little bit. And she was like, Chef Kenny messaged you. She emailed you. I have not forgot about you. I'm going to email you.
Hey, shout out to Chef Kenny last week.
Yeah.
Like, shout out to the story.
She said she been good all night. What about the other weeks, Jacinda? What about the other weeks?
Yeah, she said this is my only out-of-pocket comment.
You sound like the kid in the back. No, you did it last week.
It's a handful of people. We got about 4 or 5 people that we know going to show their ass at any natural given time. And we love y'all to say, hold up, Ray been quiet tonight. It's Ray here.
Yeah, they
Ray
said that it's
here.
been chill tonight.
She ain't even did nothing. Log off, Ray. Just because. He ain't even did it. Shaman, him too.
Put him in detention. He's going to do something bad.
Yeah, Shaman, him too. Jacinda, you've already been kicked out. Go ahead and log off, sister. It's a couple of y'all that like to show y'all black asses in these comments.
It's one more, but I ain't got my chat. It's one more. If I seen her name, I would know who she is.
Sometimes Christy, Christy and Jessica, they gotta log out too.
No, Christy and Jessica show their ass. It's them facts. Them is our problem children of our family.
Yeah, my little red-headed stepchildren, my little mermaids.
Yeah, Mari, but you know who we're missing, and I haven't seen them in months, is Black Ivory. That was the ringleader.
He or she, whoever it was.
It was she, because she called in a couple of times too.
Black Ivory's
and see, this is why you gotta go ahead and log out. Just instead of talking about I'm delivered with the
I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I like women. Women. That's so funny. And then you look at him now, and you're like, you were not delivered, my brother.
And listen, Ray said, I have been saved. I've been making 2 oils and charging 3 stones for gifts. Calls from me. Listen, that's okay. We all can turn our life around. You were the miscreant in these comments.
Shaman said, "What'd they say? Fuck me for?"
I didn't do anything today.
No,
y'all be showing out.
What about last week? We could pull back about 4 weeks worth of records.
It's like that EDP or that EDP where he's like, "What's this, huh?" And he's pulling the paper. "What's this, motherfucker?" It's like we got the chat logs. We have our own list.
Do you remember on February 14th of 2007?
Mari, go ahead and pull up their comments for me, please.
On me, because
hold on,
them all
Mari
like
be popping off too.
You know what? You right. Jacinda said we baby kids. We don't die. We multiply. Y'all are right. Because baby's kids, they remind me of just roaches. Y'all remember at the end where it was like y'all trying to leave us, and he had really left them in the park. Yep. Yep. But I love y'all down so bad. Still no Black Ivory. We haven't seen them in weeks.
Yeah,
Hoping
months.
that everything is okay. But they were absolutely
Chatrell's the real OG.
Yeah,
out of
pocket
pocket one.
I'm glad you reminded me of that because I still know how to spell her name. I just want to check on her just
She
because
she posted something on TikTok and I commented and I said like, "Hey, you good?" and no answer or nothing. So.
She stopped liking us.
Ray said not an audit.
Yep,
we got to do an
call
internal
us
audit.
the IRS.
Yeah, we got to do an internal audit to see who.
ASS for
I've been showing y'all ASS
years at this point.
We need some explanations.
Yeah. I wish they did too, Mari. But we're gonna take one last call. Tonight's show has been beautiful. But I fear that Chef Tootie is. I've only gotten rid of him for a good time, not a long time.
Not a long time.
So let's take this last call.
Yes. Our last caller, last 4 digits, 5980. You're gonna click *6 to
and
unmute
whoever,
yourself.
if there's anybody else in the chat, please take down our number. We will take y'all calls first next week.
Or leave a voicemail.
Caller, you are in the room.
Leave a voicemail.
Caller.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, I'm Skylar. I called in like a couple of weeks ago, I think.
Okay.
I talked about like my near death experience and
I believe I remember you.
Yes.
Was I gone? I might have been gone. Was I gone?
You were gone.
Okay.
Yeah. I forgot to mention that like also I wasn't the only kid that drowned at that lake. There was other drownings at that lake too, but I was the only kid.
Yeah, you're gonna have to fill. You're gonna have to just fill in, Mr.
Okay, just real
Mr.
quick.
Fresh
I mean, the Reader Digest version. What did you call about? Because I have not had a chance because the children they went back to school this week. Hallelujah, to catch up on Calls from Beyond. What was your original story? Just real quick.
One was my near-death experience when I drowned in a lake somewhere in Chelsea, Michigan, and another one was like this vivid short dream that I had that like freaked me out. But the near-death experience, I drowned and I basically passed away, like went unconscious. Like I was basically dying as my brother was carrying me out of the water.
Oh my goodness.
And my dad gave me CPR like 3 times. I woke up on the 3rd try. And then, ambulance came, went to the hospital, so on and so forth. And come to find out, I wasn't the only kid that drowned at that lake that day. There was other drownings that same day. All the kids didn't make it, but I did.
Oh my God.
So, but that is not what but yeah, that's a little refresher. But what I came to talk about was one of my paranormal experiences. It's short, so
go ahead.
It's about this bridge in Rockford, Michigan. It's called Devil's Bridge. It has an urban legend tied to it. And
I've heard of it.
Yeah, the urban legend is like, I forgot what the guy's name was, but like in the 1800s, like a bunch of kids went missing.
Yes.
And all the moms were looking for like these kids, and they left their kids with this like teacher or whatever he was. And come to find out, while they're doing the search and their kids go missing. And they find their kids hanging from the bridge. Like, and a lot of people, my friend, the person I was friends with at the time, when she was telling this story, we were going to go to like that bridge at like night. Basically, she doesn't believe in the paranormal. She's like a skeptic of the whole thing. So she wanted to go to that bridge because she just thought, it'd be a fun, like hang out, like to smoke, get high, whatever. And we separated into like groups. Like she went with her boyfriend, and then I went with my other friend Lex and her boyfriend, and we went into separate cars. We start like driving down, like my friend Lex, her boyfriend, and I start driving to where it's located. While my other friend Cheyenne and her man, they just stop like at a store to get something to eat or drink. Like they said they'll meet us there. So we're driving down there, and we're like, okay, whatever, it is what it is. And then we get like, we go into like back roads, and it's fine, but it gets, the further we go down, the woods just get like dead silent. And if you know anything, if the woods are silent at night,
get out.
It's not,
get out of them.
It's not a good sign. And so then like fear starts like kind of creeping, because everyone's like creeped out because it's silent and it's dark, and like we're driving into like to the entrance of the woods, and we're just like, okay, this is creepy. So we pull up to like the entrance of like where the woods are, and we're waiting there. Our friend Cheyenne and her man they haven't got there yet. They're still stuck at like the gas station or whatever store they're at. So we're waiting. They're like, oh, we'll be there like in 15 minutes. And I'm like, okay. And when we pull up, I'm not the only one that feels like a presence like right in front of our car, but I actually like see kind of like when someone pulls up on you with headlights and they kind of blind you and you kind of just make like a face.
Yeah.
You know, and I saw like I like envision a man just like looking back at us, and I was like, and it was kind of like he looked back at us like, what are you doing here? Mm-hmm. And everyone else in the car kind of like, that's like our hairs on the back of our neck stood up, and we're all feeling the energy or the change in the air, and we're all just kind of frozen like in fear, and we're just like, we don't know what to do. And my friend Lex, she's like, let's just get out of the car. And I'm like, no, I don't want to get out of the car. And she's like, come on, don't be scared. It's nothing. It's fine. It's like we'll go in there and they'll meet us there. And so they get out of the car, like Lex and her boyfriend get out of the car. I'm staying in the car because I'm scared as shit. And and I just saw like a man just standing in front of the woods looking back at us like, what are you doing here? And they're like, okay. So they get out, they smoke a little bit, and it's cold. So they come back in, and we all like look at each other after 5 minutes, and we're all just kind of like, let's get out. Let's go meet our friend Cheyenne, so then we can come back, turn around. Eventually, we ended up never coming back and returning to that bridge. Thank God. Mm-hmm. It was midnight, and I was scared. I was like, I'm really not planning. So when we left, our friend Cheyenne was kind of like mad because she's like, she didn't believe us that we all felt something, or that like something was there. Like we all felt it in the car. She's like, no, y'all didn't feel that. And she was mad about the whole situation and everything, but we basically let it go the next day and moved on.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I'm convinced that us being spooked or scared by things that we experience is not only, okay, I'm a little delusional, so just follow me here, okay? I'm a little delusional, but I used to, even just as recent as last week, I used to say that I was a scaredy cat. And I can't be, because I went ghost hunting several times with Austin and George, and I just don't think it's scaredy catness. it is us not being able to handle our discernment. And
Almost like an
I had that
overstimulation.
yes, it's overstimulation, and we mistake it as fear, and we don't realize that it's our discernment telling us something that is there. Um, you know, it's just a weird concept being afraid. And we mix it up, we confuse it with discernment and understanding that there is something that is otherworldly around us. And
You can't be a scaredy cat. You talk to spirits for a living.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, what the? Am I really a scaredy cat, or is my discernment just working overtime to the point where it's overwhelming my psyche and it's making me, quote unquote, fearful? That's another conversation, because that just means that I need to do my own work, because I'm not above, just because I give advice, I'm not above saying I'm a scaredy cat. But really, am I a scaredy cat, or is it discernment? But it's just work that needs to be done, because I'd rather see a ghost than a lizard. In my head, I'd rather see a ghost than a lizard. And you guys just knowing one person's discernment and intuition just wasn't there that night, I'm convinced. As far as the drowning event, because you did give me the Reader Digest, thank you, girl. Um, it's very much what somebody said was it Lake Lanier, and I'm like, Lake Lanier, I believe, is in Georgia, like outside
I
of
think you said
Atlanta.
Michigan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chelsea, Michigan. It was like a small lake, like
Gotcha.
remote.
Okay.
But I'm here to tell you, even though the most famous portals, Lake Lanier is always going to be on top because it's a town called Oscarville at the bottom of it. All lakes are really just portals. Everything that is flowing, constantly moving, that is a portal. The ocean, lakes, ponds, they are portals. So it doesn't really necessarily just talk about like the idea behind Lake Lanier. It's not just Lake Lanier. Lake Lanier just take they spiritual reparations in cold hard cash. It is all lakes because somebody, at some point in history, has drowned, and it's not just one person. So that is very much so a thing. And I feel like whenever you came back, was the lake incident before the late night drive incident?
Yes. I was
Okay.
6 when I drowned, and then when I did this late night incident, I was like 20.
And between the ages of 6 and 20, did you see weird shit throughout your life, throughout that timeline?
Yeah, I grew up liking the paranormal, even though it scared me. And my aunt's house was always haunted. I saw like shadows, people, spirits, apparitions. I heard things, and so I grew up being very sensitive to the paranormal. I still am to this day. I can tell when a spirit, entity, or being is friendly or not friendly.
Right.
Just by feeling off their energy.
And a lot of people don't realize that near death experience, because my daughter had one in the womb. Like when she was born, they were doing CPR on her. So people don't know that whenever you have near death experiences, you're never the same actor. You have crossed the line of being dead and alive. And so you are able to see more than the average person. And that's why I asked the question of, have you had weird experiences where things you can explain, you can hear stuff, see stuff? The only difference is that we block that off. You don't have a veil, but you have a veil to a certain extent. Same with me, because baby, I don't want to see no dead people, but I can hear them real well whenever I'm doing my readings. I can channel ancestors. I can ask questions, and really, it's not even a question. I just ask it, but it's really a declaration, like that man is cheating on you, or have you ever thought, somebody that he was being unfaithful, whatever the case is. I just got a text message yesterday, I swear. And it was like, you were right. He was cheating with my son's English teacher.
What?
Now, back then, listen, her ancestors told me that. Back then, that wasn't even it was a conversation, but it wasn't a real one. It was like, have you ever thought he was being unfaithful because spirit is saying like he is this, that, and the third? And she's like, well, I don't really know. and I got that text message yesterday morning. So it's like just having that near-death experience, which I've never had one. I'm just spiritually connected. It's in my blood. It opens you up to things that you never thought that you would hear or see or anything else. It is like ripping the veil off, but if you're not open totally to seeing the dead like in full form, full body apparition, it will just come to you in waves and it'll be weird and you'll
Why
feel
did
like
it
you're
come to
tripping,
me
but you're really not.
as a full body apparition the first time then? Because that was my first one.
Because you're gifted.
What?
You know what? I'm not doing this with you, especially now. Not here.
Not
I've
with
been
company
telling this
around.
man.
Not with
when you
company
have,
around.
and another thing that will make you spiritually gifted, if your bloodline was spiritually gifted, and I truly believe, like Austin, he has Mexican ancestors, he has Caucasian ancestors, and Caucasian people are not below having spiritual gifts. And whenever you mix two bloodlines that had gifts in it, then guess what? You'll be able
Calls
to
from
see
beyond,
full body
baby.
Yes, it's like it's a slam dunk. It just is. And whenever you are that spiritually touched, whether it be because you had a near death experience or if your bloodline were seers, because that's what we call them in hoodoo, you're bound to get it. It may skip a generation. You just are the one to be able to communicate with the dead. I truly believe that, Austin. I really do. They love your ass. For no, like, just for nothing, just for no apparent reason. They like to talk to you. And even when we did our ghost hunt, Christian he knew my name and I still lose chills.
I'm gonna let you know he's a little bit of a shithead at the house. Because we tried to put him. We have a
He was a shithead in the studio.
Well, because we have a pegboard in my apartment now, right next to my desk. And so I was hearing that Vanessa was like, I was trying to put him up there, but he would just fall right off every time.
No, legitimately, one of the first times your lights are flipped. Am I tripping? Did
It's
y'all
on
see
mine.
the lights?
Yeah. It's this camera. It occasionally does that.
Okay, just making sure it was Worley.
Yeah.
But even before we did the ghost hunt in the old studio, I told
old
I did
studio.
a reading and I said, did this guy, like, was he a jokester? He's giving off that he plays too much.
And George and I were both there and we went, that's him.
Uh-huh. Because some people are born with it. I've never had a near-death experience, but if you have, Ray, log off, please. if you have, then if you weren't born with it, if it's not bloodline, then you'll be able to see and hear and communicate and feel the dead, the spiritual realm. It's like you're between two realms. You're in this worldly semination, but
Jacinda, you're correct. I do the same thing.
Yeah, like you're also in that realm. But thank you so much for recapping your near-death experience as well as
and the news story. We got some more lore.
Oh my God, that one, we ain't even got enough time for me to get into it because, well, I kind of did already.
Yeah.
I mean,
it kind of ties to that first one.
We say we're scared. It's not that we're scared. Our intuition and discernment are running at like a speed of light, and it gives us adrenaline that makes us mistake intuition and discernment for fear. So I'm no longer a scaredy cat. I rebuke that in the name of the Most High. I am just intuitive and my discernment be discerning. That's it.
I do gotta mention one more thing. When you talked about bloodlines, about if your family members had a spiritual past or something.
Mm-hmm.
My mom, she was talking, I remember growing up talking to one of her friends saying that when she was a kid, she was watching a baby monitor and she saw this being or something on the baby monitor, and she believes it was like, I'm not saying that it's true, but she believes it might have been the angel of death, because whatever it was, it bent over the crib where the baby was sleeping in the crib, and for 5 seconds, and then later on, that baby was dead.
Oh
my gosh. Absolutely the angel of death. What? And
I shrugged it off as a kid because I'm like, she's just she's just talking crazy. I don't think she saw that, but
we always do.
I don't know. She's always talked about like spirit. I've always heard her talk about spiritual experiences with friends, and as a kid, and I loved like hearing paranormal stories. I still do to this day as someone who's 25, but I'm just like, as a kid, I just brushed it off because I didn't want to be scared.
Yeah, and that's the most back up, Tootie. Stop it. That's the most important thing. Like we need to start listening to our elders more because there are certain things that my mother told me, and I'll make it quick. She one time told me that after my grandfather passed, which he was my great grandfather, he was married to her grandmother, and that is the ancestor that I mentioned earlier that I met, and we were in a jewelry store, and she was in the seventh grade, and she went to spend the summer with her grandmother, my great grandma, and my grandfather passed in the house suddenly, and he was locked in the house because it was a snowstorm, and he was locked in there with his daughter, which is my great aunt, and her friend. Now her friend robbed him blind when he was dead. She stole his wallet, his money out of his.
Damn.
It was a whole like yeah. I hope that she is turning over wherever she's at. But it drove my aunt, my great aunt, into schizophrenic because she was in the house with his dead body for days. And the summer after he passed away, she went to her grandmother's house where he passed and was stuck in the snowstorm, and she saw him. She was hanging. Her grandmother was hanging these white sheets out to air dry because there was no such thing as a dry. It was, but that was for rich folk, right? She didn't have a dryer, so she was hanging white sheets, and they blew in the wind, and she saw her grandfather standing there with his suspenders, his top hat, not top hat, but like his hat, you know how they used to wear back in the 60s, 70s. And he was looking dead at her. And she told me she never seen my great grandma grab horseshoes so quickly and hang them up over her doorways because she truly believed that wasn't her grandfather. That wasn't her husband. So it is very much so stories that you listen to from your elders that you take a lesson for, because my mom can tell you right now, even after a stroke, that she was terrified to go back down there because she was afraid that she would see her deceased grandfather that passed the summer or the winter of the seventh grade. So I take everything that they say, and though it may sound crazy, I don't take it with a grain of salt because those are the gifts that were passed down to me to be able to see the dead. And my mom blocked that out. She rebuked it in the name of Jesus with the highest voice. Okay.
Yeah.
So it comes down to you just got to listen to your elders. Elders are there no matter how crazy they sound, no matter how unorthodox that it seems. You have to listen because you don't know if it'll be you whenever you're in your 40s, 50s, or whatever, and
I
you're
want
seeing
to be
ghosts.
able to see the stuff that you can see. I get jealous.
Oh my gosh, you don't want to. You know how many ghosts I've seen and heard in this house since I moved in here in May?
No, I get jealous until I see like the trace of something in the corner of my eye, and then I be like,
Baby, they
nah,
love to play. Let
those.
me tell you, I'm convinced that my ancestors, because I know the difference between the noises of the 8 cats that I have in the basement that I
Yeah.
take care of and foster. I know the difference between the cats, the dogs, and my children. And around 2:45 up until like 4 a.m., it sounds like there are people walking around, and you're usually asleep. I'm up, I'm a night owl. And I'm just like, y'all better stay y'all asses where y'all belong. Don't show me nothing. I don't hear nothing. I don't see. It's like I'm in the Appalachian Mountains. You don't hear nothing. You don't see nothing.
Well,
You
you
just
better
let the
come in the
group.
room and close that door. As long as they can't use their fingerprint to open it up, you should be safe.
Listen, and that's exactly what I do. I go upstairs, especially like the video I released today. People probably thought I just smoked a fat one, but no, it was 3 o'clock in the morning, and he was sleeping upstairs, or he went upstairs and left me, and I was recording, and I could hear footsteps, voices. Everybody in the house is sleeping, but me. So it's very much a strange fruit, if you will. But just listen to your elders. If you have your elders still, please sit at the feet of them and listen to their pot of keys, the stories that they have to tell, because you'll be surprised who had paranormal sightseeing and just experiences overall. And most of them are seers and don't even know that they're seers. Am I still here?
Yeah, you're still here. I don't know if our caller.
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
We have. Okay.
You said you're 25 years old?
Yeah.
Listen, you got a lot of life to give. I'm only a couple years older. Well,
I'm only 2 years older than you, so yeah.
I am 34 years old, and the shit
Minus
I have
9
here.
According to
No,
Mr. Fresh.
I don't lie about my age. I love getting older. I'm not gonna lie, because I just do.
Listen.
Like, I love getting older.
According to Kai, not Mr. Fresh, that's your age minus 20, Noah.
No, listen. There's no negative connotation to getting older, y'all. A lot of people put an emphasis on getting older because they correlate getting older with death, right? But for real, like me and Noah was talking yesterday. When you get older, I'm more financially able. I make more sound decisions.
Yep.
I'm doing all the things that I wish I would have done 10 years ago. And my children are in a way better financial position and structure than they were 10 years ago.
Mr. Fresh.
10 years ago, me would have been on some crazy stuff.
Yeah, Mr. Fresh. The difference between the first child and the child we're about to have now is night and day for me. And that's only been 7 years.
You started all the way over, brother.
Yep.
I rebuke that energy in the name of Jesus.
We ain't having another one, Noah, so stop trying.
You ain't gotta listen.
You
don't
won't
have to
have another
rebuke
one.
nothing. As long as Mr. IUD is holding up, we ain't gonna have nothing but a cold.
Listen, I am birthing dreams and aspirations at this point. And shout out to Ray. Mama Noah is the hoodoo queen. Listen, I'm not even there yet, baby. I'm not even there
No, she has
yet.
to have one more baby to be really the queen.
No, y'all gonna have it for me.
No.
I listen.
Nope.
You gotta prepare Vanessa for me to be smelling baby's breath and neck. I'm not having no more, but I will say this, and
what does hoodoo have to do with babies?
No, because he's wishing that on me, and I'm rebuking it in the name of Jesus.
Because you're wishing it on me. I ain't even had the
childbearing. You and Vanessa
I ain't even had the second one yet, and you're like, what about 2 more?
Listen, I am a senior citizen. God damn it. I'm not having no more kids.
You got a third row, sir. We not getting no more kids.
Yeah, I ain't got
baby will have a third arm if I had another one. I'm done. Okay.
Maybe it's George. Done. Maybe George is who you're thinking of.
Nah, you know what? You're right.
It's Mr. Carmona.
No, guys, I'm doing my part. Right? They say just to bust through it. You know.
You be shooting up the club. Okay.
Instead of pull out, bust through.
Hey,
listen,
I mean,
I will
be like
say
that
this.
Sometimes.
Everybody, I wish the most
I heard it
fertilest
works
days,
sometimes.
And my power is I wish the most fertilest days on you, Austin Alvarez.
No.
And George Carmona.
No.
I wish for the cutest little babies that the Lord is waiting on you just to
she said you're gonna see that boy and be like, oh, let's have a girl.
Mm-hmm. I don't give a damn what it is. Just as long as I can play with it. Just promise that I can come and hold
the trade-in policies? This is in China.
I need boys.
Nah, I can see it. I can see it now. George is gonna have a baby that look just like Fernando.
Yeah.
I mean, the genes run strong in this family. I look like a spitting image of my dad.
I can see the curls. I can see the curls right now. It's coming.
Yeah. I'll get a wig. I'll wear a wig full time so like it motivates them to have long curls.
All I'm saying is invite me to a baby shower. I ain't never been to a Cuban baby shower.
Me either. Y'all gonna have them good ass Cuban sandwiches. What do the Cuban daddies wear? I know it's not that Burberry, but what do y'all wear? Y'all have meatballs?
Oh, at the function?
At the baby shower.
The function.
Nah, they go shirtless.
Oh no, there's like little finger sandwiches that are like you smashed up ham. I remember those on mayo.
I'll take 14 of them.
I'll take 14 of them, but I'm gonna take a plate.
Oh, it's so good.
I gotta wear a fedora, like low brim fedora.
Okay. Yeah, everybody's
just like you're going to
cigars.
Miami, Mr. Fresh. Just dress like you're going to Miami.
No.
Listen, I'm gonna close out this session.
Thank you to our caller, by the way. Thank you to our caller.
Ray says the mama is the title of leadership traditionally in hoodoo and conjure. Ashe, amen, Aibobo. That is true. There aren't official hierarchies, but mama and papa is a sign of high respect. above elders. Noah has earned that. You know what? Don't make me cry on this stream. I never said I would be one to cry on the internet, but when I tell y'all I'm just a girl, a mom, a wife, a content creator, there is so much more that I need to learn. There is so much that I learn every single day. I have people that I revere as mama and papa, which is elders in the hoodoo community. So to hear that anybody even reveres me as that is not only an honor, it makes me emotional because I was born into this. I don't have any elders. All my elders are passed. One of them passed in the early 90s. That was you think I'm a mama. Mama know it. Mama, yeah.
No, you gotta
I
have
ain't
one
even gonna
more.
put her name out. She was that girl. And even with my great grandmother that I've been talking about during this stream, she was definitely a pivotal point in my life and me saying and knowing that hoodoo is in my blood on both sides of my family. It just was in different demographics of the United States. So I appreciate you. I love you, Down Ray.
Everybody is somebody's elder.
Man,
One
listen,
more.
and
One
I
more.
love it. We are all just, well, not all of us, but I know I'm an elderless adult that doesn't have anybody to actively teach them hoodoo. So I try to learn as much as I can and I pass it on to my followers, my supporters, my family. And y'all, I do revere as my family. So I really lay y'all down.
One more. One more. Just the amount of
let me go ahead because
Hey, listen, sir. We got
Tootie
8
been over
cats.
here acting like a newborn, so I turned my camera
We
off.
got
Don't come
8
in
cats.
now. I'm turning my camera on. You got your drawers on.
We got
Yep,
8 cats.
you better duck.
You better
8
duck.
cats and 2 dogs. We don't need nothing else.
Listen, you know what I do whenever I feel like I need a baby and I don't have one? I go get a kitten.
Yeah, but you girl bossed a little too close to the sun with them kittens.
I did. Oh my God. Listen, I'm so desperate. I asked the 7-Eleven worker, you want a kitten? And guess what she said? My wife might want one, and we're texting, and I think they're interested in. We call her Daniela the Tiger.
Daniela the
Daniel the Tiger. She looks like Daniel the Tiger. So, which if you got college, you know. So that's why I'm like, Chef Kenny, hey girl, hey, you still interested? Cause baby, listen.
We'll give you some merch. We'll give you some merch if you pick up a cat.
I listen. She said, Vampo said, I got 3 cats. I got 8 of them motherfuckers.
God, damn. She has a whole animal
like
shelter over there.
Anybody want one?
No, it's not even that I'm passing them out because they're still my grand kittens. I still love them and I want them to go.
You want to have good arranged marriages, not just a.
I want good Iwa Pele. I
who's
love my cats. Them is my grand kittens, but I did not.
Who's
I signed
that?
up for.
You guys look so like it's
that is
crazy.
Just you. That's just Noah.
Get out of the camera. Go ahead. I don't want you on the internet. People are
Sonic.
I'm not keeping Sonic. We got one cat that's named Sonic. Here he comes talking about I need Sonic. Bye, Tootie. No, I'm not doing that. I did get a little too close to the sun with the cat distribution system, and the good Lord told me that now all of these cats are mine, and I want them to go to good homes. Yes, 8, and it smell like cat knuckles.
You have a good one.
In my basement.
It smell like cat knuckles.
It smell like cat knuckles and
I'm sorry. Jacinta said little man just popping in like the Insidious face.
Yes. Listen, he don't
Y'all don't trust them little kids.
He's showing out. He's ready for his mammy to get off this live stream. But if you know anyone that is willing either to travel for a kitten, know that they got good character and that they'll love my kittens as much as I love them because
don't nobody want them cats.
Mr. Fresh Appearance.
Damn cats.
They're gonna be at the SPCA if don't nobody come get them.
But SPCA is no kill. They'll get good homes. I've tried to go through a lot of
one more for Noah.
You talking to Cincy?
You the only one that's having a baby within the next 72 hours, sir.
Hey, maybe.
Looking like his daddy. You look like me or dad.
Me?
Yeah.
I told him he
Both
looked like
y'all.
Fat Joe today and Big Pun, and he took
Why
me
did
out.
you say that to him?
I did because he do. My brother, my older brother, because I do have a big brother. He was fake. He was chatting with me on FaceTime, and Tootie got in the camera, and he was like, "That boy looked like Fat Joe." I showed Tootie what Fat Joe and Big Pun was today, and he was not impressed.
He said, "That's it."
He said, "Absolutely not. I'm not that big."
I'm Sonic.
You know what? Please don't.
Daddy.
I'm not trying.
Christy said, "Nah, George needs to have a couple."
Yeah.
It's time.
I'm trying.
It's time for Uncle George to have a couple Cormonas.
George.
Listen, I wish nothing but boys on you and one girl for Cam. That's it.
Yeah. Well, except for that second part. But bum.
Now the problem is nobody else can have babies. His brother can't have babies right now. He got to make it rich first.
Yeah, his brother has to get all of us off the hood.
I feel like once your bank account looks a certain type of way,
you
you're
do
like,
whatever you want.
I'm free. Hey. Just shooting, bro. Shooting. What do you mean?
You want me to expose you?
I'm sorry, George. I'm from the hood. I was poor with
I
kids. I don't care now.
I don't care. I'm supposed to be.
All right, this stream's dissolving. All right, wrap. Austin,
all right, everybody.
Wrangle us.
If you're watching us on Calls From Beyond and you're not following the Truly Bizarre or the Black Hole, I don't even know how we get here. But if you're watching us on the Black Cauldron or the Truly Bizarre and you're not yet following Calls From Beyond, please go ahead and give us a follow. Go check out Noah's channel. She just dropped 2 videos in the last 2 days. She has clips coming out tonight. She didn't even know that part.
I dropped 3 videos.
Well, you have clips coming out tonight too. Bet you didn't know that one.
Expect one tomorrow too, because I'm on a road, baby.
Hey,
I've had the vacation from my vacation.
Hey, yeah, and she's got clips coming out. So I bet you didn't know that one.
But y'all need to make sure y'all tune in for the video that's coming out in 2 days. Water is a portal.
Water is a portal. Damn,
we already knew that.
Yeah.
Utah is the portal of portals that I have not talked about.
Water is the portal that we got to record on, because you gotta put it in layman's terms. You had so much to say earlier. I feel like we need to put it down on pen and paper.
Yes.
And why not?
Jacinda said Tootie going all over. Yes. Tootie, quiet. Now he didn't expose that he pee on himself. He said, "I don't even care." That's not okay.
Two man. What we doing, bro?
That's like when Keisha called and said, "My son just sneezed into the fan."
Oh my God! Like,
and George died.
He don't care. He has no
George
shame.
fucking died. I've never seen George laugh harder than that one when she was like,
because
"I'm so sorry."
They know what they doing. He say, "I pee on myself when I go to sleep all night, and I don't care." Why would you tell people that about you? What does that say about me? I don't pee on myself.
Hold on, and then you get up.
No,
and
I don't pee on myself.
Tootie.
I pee on myself.
Jody, and then you get up and go to bed. You go to school with pissy draws on, bro.
No, he gets up and he's the only one that can say.
Mr. Fresh driving part is killing me.
Welcome back to Parent Shit. We back.
Oh my God!
Newest episode. Do y'all kids piss in they draws?
Listen, I don't know what to say at this point.
All right, Noah.
Why is Kai weak right now?
Why is Kai
No, because he was the only one consecutively getting up, washing himself, like literally getting in the shower at 8 o'clock in the morning. So thank you so much for tuning into Calls From Beyond, Dude Shit and Parent Shit.
On its way.
Please be quiet. I will see y'all on YouTube. And next week, Austin, give me a call. Let's meet up so we can get these baby gifts. So
yeah, because I may or may not be on the show next week. So we'll see. We'll see how this week goes.
Austin.
Yes.
You gotta pull up, bro. Tomorrow.
Well, it's Rowan's birthday tomorrow.
Tomorrow's his baby birthday.
Yeah, so he's already got a whole itinerary.
Man over and we'll Walmart delivery it. He can come pick it up. You can get your baby shower gift 2 for 1.
Okay, because I'm going to my parents' house tomorrow night to take him over. So maybe on the way from there, I can head on over.
Okay.
All right. Well,
let us know. Prepare your nose for cat knuckles and
I have cats.
Dog bussy.
I already have cats in my house, and my parents' house smells like dog bussy. So I'm used to the smells.
And they're both girls. That's how.
Just in case you didn't know, Austin, one of your baby shower gifts is a kitten.
Oh, Vanessa will walk to your house and throw it through the window. She's trying to get rid of our cats. We've had them fuckers for 9 years.
I'm putting them in the bag with me.
Yes, we're
Why
on
is my
baby
bag
watch.
moving?
Listen. I'm gonna go ahead and say right now, safe and quiet delivery to Austin. I do not. Spirit is telling me. I would be shocked if Austin's wife, fiance, I don't want to disrespect it, whatever you want to call it, is still pregnant by next Tuesday. There's no way. There's no way.
We'll see.
Sheesh.
No, they said we on baby watch.
We were told we have an appointment Thursday, and the doctor said you should probably have your hospital bags ready. We're like, okay.
And that the new kid on the block has already gave us false alarms.
Yeah,
You know,
already
he
given
played
us
too
false
much.
alarms
So
once
if
already.
if you don't see Austin next week, it's because
You know why.
he had a baby.
I didn't have a baby. She had the baby.
No. Y'all had a baby.
I know I look like I could be having the baby.
Not doing it. Not tonight.
Also, you gotta tell her, have a baby by me, baby, be on welfare.
Listen, be a millionaire. That baby is blessed, anointed, and all that good stuff. So congratulations in advance. We are on baby watch though.
Yes. So if you don't see me next week, that is why. But the show will still happen. How it's happening right now, George might even be from home.
Cat Tussy. Okay, we're all gonna log off.
The Cat Tussy is strong. All right. With that being said, everybody have a great rest of your week. Go check out all the channels: Black Cauldron, my personal YouTube, Pin and Pull, Dude Shit coming to a sports bar near you.
I was thinking movie theaters only, but we could talk about that later.
Okay, we can talk about that later. Another great show with you all. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Go adopt one of Noah's cats. I better see y'all at her house tomorrow.
And watch my content because
Yes,
I'm tired of
new videos coming out.
Like Cat Tussy. And that's not
George,
funny.
take us out, please, for the love of God, George.
All right, you guys, I have to cut you guys.
If you want to adopt a cat, let me know. I'll drive them to you.
I'm cutting you guys. All
right.
Bye-bye.
George, take us out, please, for the love of God.
Okay.
All right, everybody. I appreciate all the best wishes in the chat. I appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight. It was great seeing you all. Make sure you're going to go check out the new Black Cauldron videos. Also, fuck you, Universal, for demonetizing my Nosferatu video. You bunch of hoes. I saw that shit. Fuck you. You ain't shit. I love y'all. Sorry, I'm just mad about it. They demonetized my video the other day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.